All right, now we're going out. Awesome. Turn that down just a little bit, bringing that up. So I think we just did a whole pregame show, folks, with absolutely no audio. So I hope you enjoyed the video. My apologies. Try to make that up to you somehow. So the Cedar Creek Eagles are on the field. Again, I apologize that we had no audio going out there. One connection I forgot to check, and I just checked it, and it was not on. So my apologies. So in the booth tonight, we got Kevin Newsom. He's a special guest from the N&K podcast crew. Check him out on YouTube. N&K Pod, it's called. And we have Sam Houston, a veteran, an oldie but a goodie, back from Wyoming after a nice hunting trip. And out on video, I have my son, Barton. So he's bringing all the video to you tonight. So if anything goes wrong with video, we can blame him. So we're getting ready to kick off. And looks like number 14 for the Eagles is Patrick Sesmas. He's a senior. He's getting ready to tee it up at the 40-yard line. And here we go. We are underway. And that ball's going to be brought down at the 39-yard line where the Akins Eagles will start. 1st and 10. All right, 1st and 10 for the Akins Eagles. Number 11, Anthony Aguilar in the shotgun position. One step back, two to the near side, two to the top. He's going to go quick to the outside. He's going to be contained quickly by the defense by number 30. Marco Portillo assisted on the tackle is number 21, or Jose Hernandez. And now my correction is going to be Zach Cagle is going to be the junior quarterback. That's 16 or an 18? I'm sorry, that's an 18 because I can't see. That's going to be Quincy Welch is the quarterback for the Akins Eagles. Number 14 goes in motion, Michael Ybarra. And he gets the snap, rolls away, comes back up the middle. He's got a hole. He's got running room. He's got one to beat. Oh, he gets shoestring tackled up past the 40 to about the 43-yard line where the Akins Eagles will have a 1st down. It's like we have an injured player on the field. Looks like number 14 for the Akins Eagles. That's going to be Michael Ybarra. He was the young man that just went in motion. And we will see as the clock shows at 11:21 of the 1st quarter. And he's helped off the field, but leaves under his own power. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Akins Eagles from the Akins 44-yard line. Quincy Welch at the helm for the Akins Eagles. Drops back in the shotgun position. He has one off his left shoulder, 2 receivers to the top side, 2 to the near side. Now the halfback comes to the right side. One goes in motion. That ball's fake. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Fumble. Cedar Creek has it. Cedar Creek has it. Catches the quarterback in the backfield. Loses the ball. And Eagles pounce on it. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cedar Creek Eagles from the Akins 42-yard line. That 1st down is being brought to you by Bastrop Signs right here in Bastrop. Located on Highway 304, just outside of Bastrop, about a half a mile on the right side, past Covert Chevrolet. I have to get the numbers for you here shortly. Like I said, I had a lot to continue. So Brock McLaughlin takes over for the Eagles. He's got 2 to the top. He's got a tight end in there with 2 setbacks off his right shoulder. Here's the snap. Goes quickly to the air. Finds a receiver out over the 40 to the 35. Near the 1st down marker. Gets pulled down with about a 9-yard gain. Looks like he's going to be just short. But no, the referee says 1st down. Move those chains. Another 1st down brought to you by Bastrop Signs and Banners. Tim Murphy, family owned for the last 14 years. 14 years those guys have been in business. Any of your sign-making needs you have to have, they are able to print everything. The original large format print shop in Bastrop. McLaughlin, the shotgun position, one setback. One receiver comes in motion. Snap. Ooh, and that's going to be, it looks like a false start on the Eagles. That's going to back them up 5. It's going to be 1st and 15 all the way back to the Akins 36-yard line. 10:28 to go in the first quarter. This first quarter brought to you by Uncharted Adventures. It's a smash room. They have axe throwing. They have, coming soon, 2 lanes of an airsoft shooting gallery. All kinds of stuff. They have splatter paint for the kids. They have video games. They have a bar and lounge for the adults once they start serving beverages, once this whole COVID thing lightens up. But Uncharted Adventures out of Kyle off of FM 150. There's a snap, handoff to Dominic Mojica. He bounces outside over to 35. The 30 gets a little running room, gets back the original line of scrimmage plus a couple. That's going to get him all the way up to the Akins 28-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down and it looks like 7 for the Eagles of Cedar Creek. We have 2 sets of Eagles tonight, so we're going to try to keep those straight for you. Man, I can't believe we did that whole pregame. Sponsored by Schlotsky's Deli with no audio. Boy, do I feel like an idiot. All right, Brock McLaughlin in shotgun position, 2 receivers to the near side. We got a tight end with 2 setbacks off his left shoulder. Playing off that right hash mark. Mojica goes in motion, but McLaughlin's looking to throw, lobs it over. And he's hit hard, but he makes the reception, and that's another Bastrop sign. Cedar Creek first down. That reception by number 11, Damian Perez. Like I said in pregame, he's going to, if you heard it, he's going to be the go-to guy for the receiver with the most experience on that field for the receiver position. Into the game now, number 3, Joshua Roberts. Out of the game, number 24, Zane Zimmerman, as they continue to change up. Eagles are charging. If we can, how many plays? We got, this is the 4th play of the series, starting way back at the 47-yard line of the Akins Eagles. 1st and 10 for Cedar Creek. Mojica goes in motion. McLaughlin looking, he's got a wide open screen pass. Oh, Mojica is brought down behind the line of scrimmage on the screen pass. Made the reception, but he's going to lose about 4 yards on it. It's going to make it 2nd down and 14 with 9:07 left to go. And the Eagles looking to break back into the red zone. They've already made the red zone. Now they're back out of the red zone. Ball's placed at the Akins 21-yard line.
2nd down and 14.
Brock McLaughlin drops back. Shotgun position as Dominique Mojica off his left shoulder. 2 receivers to the near side with a tight end. Oh, that ball snapped wide. He's going to have to jump on it. And he's going to lose a lot of yardage there on a bad high snap over top of McLaughlin's head. As the Eagles fall further back now at the Akins 36-yard line. That was just a bad snap. As the Eagles traded up into the game now, we got number 19, Davin Winston, back into the game. He plays both ways. He also plays defensive secondary. 8:10 to go in the first, still no score. Eagles were trying to threaten there for a little bit. A couple of mistakes send them back. And it's going to be 2nd down and, second down and 24.
Well, it's 3rd down on the stick, so it is 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd down and 24. McLaughlin looking to air it out.
Nice.
He's got one. Oh, nearly intercepted. It was triple coverage. No flags on the play. Honestly, that pass was intended for number 7 for the Eagles, Aiden Prinz, Cedar Creek senior.
Honestly, doesn't hurt if they pick it off way down there.
No, it sure doesn't. So that's going to be a turnover.
No punt.
Oh, that's going to be a punt for the Eagles. The ball is placed on the 36-yard line. 7:48 to go. See if we can't angle this one a little bit. Your punter for the Cedar Creek Eagles. He gets it away. It's a short little pooch kick. Hits at the 19. Takes a Akins bounce all the way back to nearly the 25-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it down at the Akins 24-yard line, where the Akins Eagles will start 1st and 10 with 7:38 to go. The punter for the Eagles is number 8, Isaac Woods. Help if I had my stuff ready. But hey,
that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, it was. The Eagles looked really sharp after that turnover. They went 6 plays and negative yardage. I think they ultimately ended up probably breaking even on that on that down.
They moved it down real
Yeah.
good. Just one penalty and then a bad snap. That bad snap was like
Bad
16
snap
yards.
All right, Akins Eagles, we got Quincy Welch at the helm and the shotgun position. One setback, 2 to the near side, 2 to the top side. Playing off that right hash mark. One goes in motion, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it, and he's got nowhere to go. He's going to get caught behind the line again as the Eagle defensive line just swarms Quincy Welch. He's a big guy. He's a tall guy. He's probably 6'2" or so. He tried to get it started up that middle, off that left tackle, but the Eagle defensive line and the linebackers closed quickly. There was a lot of blue on Mr. Welch. 7:12 to go in the first, still no score. Akins Eagles back to their own 22-yard line. Welch in the shotgun position, 3 receivers split top, 1 to the bottom. Welch rolls to the left. He lets it go. That ball's nearly picked off as it's tipped by the Akins receiver, number 24, TJ Tarrant. That pass was intended for. Tipped it up in the air, and that secondary number, Henry Jones for the Eagles, almost came up with it. Another half a step, and we would have had another Akins turnover. This first quarter brought to you by Uncharted Adventures of Kyle, Texas. If you want to smash stuff, computers, you want to make a break, you ever always had the hankering to smash a 65-inch TV, that's the place to go. Welch takes the snap, rolls out to the left. He's under pressure, and he gets taken down deep in their own territory, all the way back inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Great pursuit by the Cedar Creek defense on the blitz. It threw Quincy Welch for another 7 yards on the negative side, and that ball is going to be placed at the 14-yard line where the Akins Eagles will be forced to punt, and this is going to give great field position for the Eagles if they can wrangle this punt with 6:24 to go in the first. The punt's off the way, hits the 47, he picks it up. He's over midfield, he's going to break outside. He's got one to beat, he's stiff behind him over the 50 into Akins territory. A lot of running for about 7 yards. He's going to have a 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line, it looks like, for the Akins Eagles territory. This first down is being brought to you by Bastrop Signs. You got one over. You should have some over there too, somewhere. That right there, that pile. They're there. All right, are we going out over there still, Kevin?
Yeah, we still got audio on the YouTube Live.
You can find this game if you're, obviously, if the only way you're going to find it is you're listening to it. SHNsports.com/Cedar Creek all year long. Oh, McLaughlin drops the ball, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. It looked like he started to roll out to the left, but he just took off before he had the ball, and that's going to be a loss of like 8 yards all the way back to the Cedar Creek 45-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 17.
The receiver running across the formation actually hit him.
Oh, is that what it was?
Ran into him. And
some tight quarters there as Coach Hill gives Brock McLaughlin a few instructions over to the sideline. Usually they call him in from the sideline, but it's still the young man still learning the ropes. So they're having to run to the sideline to get the play.
You got to give it to them, though. The Eagles are coming out, or Cedar Creek Eagles at least. They're coming out aggressive today.
Oh, their defense
so far so good. There, one goes in motion. Brock hands it off to Dominic Perez. He's met immediately. Maybe going to pick up 2. Forward progress is going to give him, looks like 2 yards, all the way up to the Cedar Creek 48-yard line.
They didn't give him anything. Look. Wow, I thought he got more than that.
Yeah, I thought he had forward progress. It looks like he made the line of scrimmage, and that was about it. So it's going to be 3rd down and long, 3rd down and about 15 for the Eagles as McLaughlin comes in with the play. Akins playing basically a 4-2 or a 4-3 box right now. 4 linebackers with 3 front line and 4 secondary. There's a snap. McLaughlin fades back. He's looking to throw. He's going to run out to the right. He's got some running room. He's going to get over now. He shouldn't have stutter stepped. Should have kept. Ooh, that was a late hit. That was a hard hit. He gets over the 50-yard line to the 45, but it's still going to be a forced punting situation for the Cedar Creek Eagles as they set the ball at the outside hash mark on the 45-yard line with 4:11 left to go in the first quarter. This first quarter brought to you by Uncharted Adventures of Kyle. Look them up on Facebook on unchartedadventures.com or look at them on Facebook at Uncharted Adventures. There's the punt. Isaac gets one away this time.
Punt.
That's going to be brought in at the 16-yard line. Number 11 for the Akins Eagles gets about 4 or 5 yards.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Back at the 15-yard line, so the call is coming from behind the play. And we're going to see what that is here momentarily.
On the receiving team, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, first down.
Okay, that's just a 10-yard penalty. Didn't really say what it was, but it is on the receiving team, so that return that Robert Mallett had, Robert Mallett the fourth, I should say, is nullified. He's going to actually lose a couple of yards all the way back inside the 15-yard line. Ooh, maybe a little bit more. Inside the 10-yard line to the 8-yard line where the Akins Eagles will start first and 10.
8-yard line where they have it first down and 10.
The Creek Broadcast Network. Out of all the high school broadcast teams in Texas, we are one of them.
Yes, we are coming live from Memorial Stadium. Akins Eagles, Cedar Creek Eagles. Welch has the ball, hands it off to number 5 for the Eagles. He's got some running room. Gets over the 20, all the way up to the 25-yard line where he's going to be brought down by the Eagles secondary. That carry by Kevin Lewis. Oh, no, wrong one. Nate Davis. He's a junior, a 6-foot junior. A quick hurry-up offense. Welch busts it out to the left side. There's Davis again. Oh, he hits hard, but he gets up near the first down marker, picks up 9 on the play. Again, that's number 5, Nate Davis. Catches that ball on the flat out there and picks up 9 yards. It'll be second down and about 1.5 for the Akins Eagles. Welch has the play. Davis moves to the outside, 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Welch has the ball, fades back. He's going to run a little bit, and he's got nowhere to go, but he makes the first down. Picks up the yard and a half he needs. That tackle by number 32 for the Cedar Creek Eagles, Jafar Johnson. But the Akins Eagles make the first down at the 31-yard line in their own territory. 2:55 to go. Score is still 0-0. Not a lot of yardage on either side. The ball's been played pretty much in one half of the field from the 50-yard east or 50-yard west. And yet has broken into Akins Eagles have yet to break into Cedar Creek territory. As that ball's handed out to Davis, he bounces to the outside. He's got running room. He's got one. He beat one and was shoved out of bounds at about the 48-yard line in Akins territory. That young man was forced out by Henry Jones, defensive back for the Cedar Creek Eagles.
What number was he, Pete?
The runner?
Number 5?
Number 5, yeah. That last 3 plays have been to him.
Yeah.
Besides that keeper for that Welsh kid. So Davis, Nate Davis, he splits all the way out to the right side. He's got 3 on the near side, 2 to the top side. Definitely going to be a pass play. Welch turns, gets it to Davis. Davis has some running room, gets over the 50 down to the 45. And there's a flag on the play on a block in the back, possibly Sam saw. Into Eagle Cedar Creek territory, all the way down to the 34-yard line. But chances are that one's probably going to come back. Block in the back on the offense. So it's going to come back plus 10 yards. So it's going to be second down and 20 for the Akins Eagles. All the way back to the Akins Eagle 38-yard line. Yeah, 38-yard line is where that ball will be placed.
Akins, 42-yard line.
Oh, take that back. It's like only a 5-yard penalty. Is the block in the back 10 yards?
5.
5? Oh, my bad. That's what I always had Scotty for. Like I said, I've never been afraid to say I don't know squat about football. I just like to talk. All right, so we're going to be starting second down and 16, or first and 16, I'm sorry, at the 42-yard line. There's a snap. Welsh fades back. He's looking to throw. He lofts it up the right side. He's got a receiver, and that's a catch.
That's a great catch.
Leaps up over the top of Cedar Creek, Davin Winston to bring that in, and that's number 5, Nate Davis, with the first long reception of the game, not only for the Akins Eagles, but for the Cedar Creek Eagles as well.
First down and 10.
So ball is placed at the Cedar Creek. Looks like it's right at the 35-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for Akins. And this is the deepest into Cedar Creek territory they have been with less than 2 minutes to go. 1:28 to let's go in the first quarter. Still 0-0. Welch scrambles out of the pocket. He goes forward with it and gets up to about the 31-yard line. Picks up 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6.
Second down and 6 for Akins.
So both teams moving the ball fairly well, east to west here. Yet anybody's gotten into the end zone yet. Only been 2 penalties the whole first quarter, and both of them have been Akins penalties. One for a block in the back, and then there was a mystery penalty back here on the punt return. That
was a hold.
It was a hold.
Yeah,
I never did hear what he said.
We had a false start too.
Welch with the snap, hands it off to his running back Davis up to the right side. He's got a little running room. He's being teared down by number 21, Dominique Mojica. He's playing both ways tonight as well. Oh no, number 20.
No, that's 21.
He's got 20 on one side.
I swear that was 21.
I think it was his jersey was crunch. It was number 20.
Okay, well, I was fixing to ask you.
Yeah, Jose Hernandez, one of the captains tonight, brought down Nate Davis on the sideline all the way down to the Cedar Creek. It looks like the 18-yard line where the Akins Eagles have 1st and 10. They're in the red zone. Shotgun position for Wells, too. One off his left side, 3 receivers. He keeps it. Oh, he's scrambling a little bit. He's under some pressure. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets knocked out of bounds at about the 13-yard line by Davin Winston. I have a feeling that young man, Quincy Welch, if he gets some running room, you're not going to catch him. That guy's got a stride like no other.
Yeah, 18 and 5. If they get in the open, it's trouble.
Yeah, so far it's been the Quincy Welch, Nate Davis team for the Akins Eagles. That's pretty much all that's been all our playmakers so far. That ball handed off up the middle, and it looks like maybe he got 1 yard, or maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he's actually going to. Oh, he picked up like 2 yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Well, they got a 3rd down and 7. That's going to end the first quarter here in Memorial Stadium. You're listening to the Creek Broadcasting on SHNSports.com, our inaugural video broadcast. Live from the Bastrop Stone Press Box, brought to you by Roscoe State Bank. We'll be right back.
Thinking about building something? The Roscoe State Bank in Bastrop has money to lend for your project. Whether it's commercial or residential construction, the lending experts at the Roscoe State Bank can get you the funding you need to get the job done. Drop by the Roscoe State Bank at 710 Highway 71 West in Bastrop, right in front of Home Depot. Roscoe State Bank is an equal housing lender and a proud supporter of the Bastrop ISD and Cedar Creek Athletics. Roscoe State Bank, member FDIC.
I'm in a state of captivation, got all my fingers shaking. Must have been my large Americano, mochaccino, macchiato. Now the family's gone to bed, and that's my favorite time to get some tips on better rates. Cause my State Farm guy answers late, and even when it's not my agent, someone's standing by so patient. Getting coverage questions answered helps me to relax. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium, Akins Eagles switching ends. Oh, number 22 handoff from Welch. He's got running room. He's dragging the Cedar Creek Eagles into the end zone. We got one referee spotting it short. The other referee's signaling touchdown. And it looks like he is going to be short. The ball's going to be placed right at about the half-yard line. But they're coming over to kind of talk about it a little bit, as the field judge may have something more to say about the fact whether that was a touchdown or not. That carry by number 22, Oscar Adame, I guess Adam Adame, senior out of 5'8", 170 pounds, had plenty of running room. So it is going to be 1st and goal as the scrum carries the Akins Eagles into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Akins Eagles, and they go up 6-0 here in the start of the second quarter.
Quarterback key by Quincy Welch. 1 yard for the score.
All right, point after pending. We were watching this young man in pregame in warm-ups and stuff, and this kid was kicking field goals from 52 yards, so he's got a leg. I really don't see any problem with this if he gets it up and through. And that's going to tack on the extra point. There's a flag on the play. We're going to see what that does. Now it'll be assessed on the kickoff. It'll be a 15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff by the Cedar Creek Eagles. And that makes Akins Eagles 7.
And with 11:43 remaining in the second quarter, the score is now Akins 7, Cedar Creek 0.
Your Cedar Creek Eagles 0. I'm not going to try to keep up with first downs and stuff. So
My name is Andy Sexton, and I have the privilege of being that leg director here at Bastrop Independence Lunch. We're so excited to see our Cedar Creek football, dance, band, and cheerleaders perform tonight at tonight's contest. Please remember to social distance while you're in the stands, and always wear your mask anywhere in the stadium tonight. Let's do our part so the kids can continue to do their part.
all right, so the Cedar Creek Eagles coming out of. That didn't make any sense. I'm not sure where I was going with that. Anyway, Cedar Creek Eagles down by 7 to the Akins Eagles as Welch punched in the half-yarder after that nice run to set up that touchdown by number 22, Oscar Adami. I'm assuming I'm saying that right. It's A-D-A-M-E. It's either Adame or Adami, one of the two. I'm thinking Adami. So that makes more sense.
Number 1, Josh McCormick set to kick off for Akins.
All right, so it looks like they're going to – it should be assessing the – maybe it's only a 10-yard penalty because normally they would kick off from the 35, so they're going to kick off from the – looks like the 40-yard line. It's only a 10-yard or a 5-yard penalty. I thought it was a 10-yard penalty, but nonetheless. Akins spreads out across the 40-yard line. And Josh McCormick, the senior kicker. I look, even Cedar Creek anticipates this going deep as well. Deep for the Eagles, we have number 3, Joshua Roberts, and all the way on the other side, we have number 10, Davin Winston. I'm sorry, Henry Jones for the Cedar Creek Eagles. 11:43 to go, Akins up 7-0. And here is McCormick with the kick. He's a low burner, hits at about the 15, picked up by Roberts at the 3, or at the about the 7-yard line, and he gets it all the way up to the Cedar Creek 29 yards. I'm sorry, 20. I got 3 referees standing in 3 different spots. I don't know where the ball's going to be placed. It looks like it's going to be at the 27-yard line in Cedar Creek territory.
Where Cedar Creek will have a first down and 10.
And Joshua Roberts with a nice, about a 20-yard, close to a 20, yeah, right at 20-yard return on that kickoff. All right, here comes Brock McLaughlin starting in his own 30 or 27-yard line from my left to right on the near hash mark. 3 receivers to the top side, 2 setbacks off his left shoulder. Shotgun position, hands it off to Mojica, goes up the left side, he's got some room, cuts out to the outside, he stutter steps a little bit. One of the things that I noticed towards the end of last year is that the difficulty Dominique has committing to the run. He gets a little bit of pressure, and it seems like he wants to stop and try to change direction instead of just lowering that shoulder and just busting through.
He's powerful.
Very powerful.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do that.
No. But near the first down, it's going to pick up. He's going to pick up 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Eagles. Ball placed at the 35-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
We're going to have a legal formation or too many men in the huddle.
Illegal substitution on the offense.
Yeah,
Legal substitution.
Players. 5-yard penalty.
All right, well, that's going to take back 5, so that's going to bring the ball back to the 30. It's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. 11:04 to go in the second quarter. Your halftime show, folks, is going to be, as far as us talking and stuff, we're going to have Sam go over some stats that he's been keeping over here. But in the meantime, I'm going to have to bounce over to the PA announcer's booth and do a little dealio with the band and the Eaglettes. So that's going to be a false start.
That's a defensive offside.
Yeah, offsides as Mojica has the ball, gets it up the gut over the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's basically a free play for the Eagles of Cedar Creek as the defense jumped offside.
5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat 2nd down.
So they're going to take the run back instead of declining, take the run back and add 5 yards, which is going to give them. They're going to net an extra yard, so it's going to make it 3rd down or 2nd down and 2 for the Eagles with 10:35 to go, down 7-0 to the Akins Eagles. Akins' only touchdown is by Quincy Welch running in after being set up by Oscar Adami on that nice run. Go ahead, Sam.
I never saw anybody else run out of the huddle. I'm still trying to figure out how he got.
There's Welch with a quick shot to the outside. Gets Joshua Roberts. Completion, first down territory. That first down brought to you by Bastrop Signs and Banners. Located on Highway 304. I gotta get an address here. I gotta get this.
5 on that play. First down and 10, Eagles.
As the band plays on. I'm trying to find.
Oh, hand out to Mojica is up the middle. He's dancing. Looks like he's going to pick up about 3 yards.
There it is right there. 248 Highway 304 in Bastrop. That's the address to Bastrop Signs and Banners. Mojica picks up 2 on the carry. It's going to be second down and 8. 9:50 to go in the second quarter. Eagles aren't having, they're not having too difficult a time moving the ball. There's just the mistakes are backing them up, the high snaps and stuff like that. So McLaughlin shotgun position, 1 setback off the right side, Wildcat formation. And handoff to Mojica, breaks up over the 45-yard line. He's going to get forward progress. He's still on his feet. Well, he should have went down because then he ended up looking like losing a yard.
Yeah, they're gonna take that away from him, so going to end up with 1 yard.
So he's got forward progress. Oh, no, they're backing it up to about the original line. So it's going to be back to the 41-yard line where it's going to be third down and long for the Eagles.
That boy is big enough and strong enough to put his head down and go.
Yeah. He just hesitates. I'm not sure why he does that. All right, McLaughlin, shotgun position, looks to the sideline for the play change.
Timeout.
And that's going to be a timeout by the Cedar Creek Eagles as the I'm not sure what the play clock was at, but Coach Hill wanted to make sure the play is correct on this third and long. This second quarter is being brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Lori Tuggle, agent, located right here in Bastrop at 815 Highway 71 West, Suite D. D like in D. I don't want to say dogs. I want to think the Lori, I was calling her a dog or anything. But
Delta.
Delta, here we go, D for Delta. So, Lori Tuggle State Farm Insurance has been a long-time contributor and supporter of not only Cedar Creek Athletics, but the Creek broadcast team as well, as the cheerleaders start to cheer. That's their cheerleaders, isn't it? Oh, those are ours.
No,
Since when did we start using purple ponds?
I don't know.
Wow, caught me off guard. All right. They definitely took advantage of that full timeout as they are still in the huddle. Akins Eagles onto the field. Ball's placed at the 41-yard line. Cedar Creek got third and long, about 3rd and 8. As McLaughlin drops to the shotgun position, has 2 setbacks, 1 off of each shoulder, 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. And Mojica goes in motion, possible screen, and McLaughlin lights it up.
Open.
Oh, just out of the reach
it.
of Joshua Roberts. A half a step more. He had the defense beat. But a half a step more. McLaughlin just overshot him just a hair. That would have been per ET.
It looked like he got tied up with the defender just for a step on his break.
Yeah, I think
that's all he missed him by.
Defense might have got away with one there. But nonetheless, going to be 4th down, a punt situation from the 41-yard line. Dropping back for the Eagles is Isaac Woods, the punter. He gets it at the 30, lets it go. It's going to be a short roller. That ball's going to go out of bounds at this crew. I don't understand what this referee crew is doing. I guess it's all the way into, looks like Akins territory at the 32-yard line.
That ball went out of bounds. Where they will take over first down and 10.
You know, one thing, defense has been playing really good.
All right, Akins Eagles, 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. They are moving from my right to left or east to west, however you want to cut it. 8:37 to go in the second quarter. Look at that old eagle they have up there. Look at that old iron eagle they have. What is that about? So Nate Davis runs out to the right side. He's got a little bit of running room, lowers his head, gets down over the first down marker, picks up about 13 yards on the play. The ball will be placed at the Akins 45-yard line, and that nice sweep run, handoff from Quincy Welsh to Nate Davis, has pretty much been the MO so far.
That's what's working for him.
That's what's working. All right, Welsh in the shotgun position. Nate Davis off his right shoulder, 2 to the near side. 1 goes in motion. And Welsh looks to throw, airs it out, and that ball's
he catches
caught.
it. He's gone.
Number 6 for the Akins Eagles, Darius Peters with the 55-yard touchdown pass. To put the Akins Eagles up 13-0. Point after pending. That was a Welsh. Who caught that?
It's number 6.
Number 6. There we go. Darius Peters Welsh. Combination for 55 yards.
And the quarterback's name Welsh too?
The quarterback is Quincy Welsh. Oh, McLaughlin gets his block.
Oh, go!
It's going to be a horse collar.
Horse collar. Where's the flag?
No flag on the play.
Wow, okay.
But that's a blocked kick, and Cedar Creek brings it all the way back to the Akins 41-yard line. Number 11 for the Eagles, Damian Perez, in from the outside or from the side, blocks the extra point, and it's going to remain 13. It's going to remain 13-0.
That was a stellar play.
It's still going to be a kickoff, right?
That was really good. Maybe the momentum will build up on Cedar Creek
So if he would have
side.
scored on that, it would have been a touchback. Would have been 2 points, right? Yeah.
Well, I hope they build some momentum on this. That way we can start pushing down the field a little bit more.
They're right there if they just stop making the penalties.
Yeah.
That's true. Also, they're having a hard time. Cedar Creek is having a hard time getting through their own O-line. Akins' defense is just strong and is there like a brick wall.
Well, they're big. I mean, they probably have,
they probably got 30, 40 pounds on each guy. But
except for the exception of like Deuce Cutshaw, he weighs like 310. So, I mean, he's like the biggest guy on the offensive line.
But, they're moving the ball on the outside. You know, their little wing passes, little runs outside. Dominique's not getting huge chunks of yardage, but he's getting 3-4 yards a carry. That's all you need, really.
So Akins Eagles get the touchdown, but the extra point attempt by McCormick got blocked by Damian Perez. And he brought it back all the way to the 41-yard line, but didn't make any difference. He was going for 2 points, just got brought down by the Akins Eagles special teams.
Robert Mallett, the 4th, I think, number 11.
Yes. All right, McCormick has it teed up for the Akins Eagles at the 40. And it's on the way. Holy shnikes, that kid can hit the ball. That ball's
Good Lord, he kicked it out of the end zone.
Out of the end zone.
Wow.
That ball went out of the end zone. So that young man just kicked that ball 70 yards because the ball hit outside the end zone.
You don't see that
in warm-up. I don't know if you heard me
much.
before. In warm-ups, he was kicking field goals from 52 yards.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. That young man, Josh McCormick, he's a senior. And according to the stats here, he weighs 0. So I'm not sure.
Well, he's got a horse leg somewhere.
He floats like the wind. So the Eagles are going to have a touchback, and they're going to come out 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. And we are being just overwhelmed by that kicker. He's just 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. I don't know what to say. All right, that ball handed off upside. Oh, nice hit up the middle, but he's going to pick up 3 yards on the play. I didn't see who carried it. I think it was number 19 for the Eagles. That's going to be Davin Winston, the other running back that helps Dominique Mojica in the backfield. For the Eagles is Damian Perez in for Davin Winston. 7:34 to go. Akins up 13-0. At this point, it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for Cedar Creek. Shotgun position. There's a handoff to Mike. No, he keeps it.
What
A
a
throw and a
great
reception
job.
across the inside.
Nice job.
Nice shot. Nice shot over for about a 19-yard. Well, that's 6 and 15. That's 21-yard reception.
That was a nice cannon that he just threw
I didn't see who
out.
caught that. Who
No,
caught that?
Number 6.
Number 6 for the Eagles, Destin Lukens.
Yeah, as soon as he broke, he hit that break in between the linebackers. He was
Number 6 or
wide
number
open.
11 or number 7?
No, I think
Aiden
it was
Perez is a
number
wide
6.
receiver. I don't think 6 is out there. So nonetheless, 1st and 10. That brought to you by Bastrop Signs and Banners, located right here in Bastrop off of FM 304. Dominique Mojica with the carry up the middle, picks up 2. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Bastrop Signs and Banners located at 248 Highway 304, right there in Bastrop, about a half a mile on the right side, south of Bastrop. McLaughlin comes in with the play. Cedar Creek moving the ball again, 6:26. It'd be really good boost to their ego or their esteem to put one in the end zone before halftime. McLaughlin drops back, shotgun position. One setback to the near side, playing right in the middle of the field. McLaughlin throws. Oh, and that ball is going to bounce off the turf. That pass intended for Damian Perez. Just hit him in the shoes. Came up a little short. It's going to be. Why did they lose a yard on that?
I think he's confused.
Oh, he's like.
He didn't catch the ball.
No, he didn't catch it. He missed it. Okay, he was confused.
There
He
we
thought he
go.
caught it. So
He's looking at the ball, thinks he caught it. This
Yeah.
guy's looking at the guy's back and knows it was 5 yards in front of him.
So 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and long for the Eagles. Shotgun position, one setback. That'd be Dominique Mojica off McLaughlin's left shoulder. 2 to the near side. McLaughlin keeps it. He's got some running room. Oh, he runs right. Oh, and he trips over his own feet into the back of his own player.
He missed a giant
Yeah.
hole to the outside.
The gain's up to the 49-yard line. It'll be 4th down.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and 9. All right, he picked up a couple. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and 7. 5:26 to go in the first half. Akins Eagles up 13-0. And there's the snap. McLaughlin with the punt. Oh, gets a good one off.
There
That
you
one's gonna
go.
rumble.
There you
that
go.
takes an Eagle bounce. They can get
Get
to it
it?
before it goes in the end
Get
zone.
it?
And they do. Inside
Oh,
the
he's in the
1
end
yard.
zone.
Oh, in
He's
the
in the
end
end
zone.
zone. Can't touch it in the
He-
end
Yeah,
zone.
he was
picked it
standing
up.
in the end zone and he touched the ball. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he was in the end zone and touched the ball.
I thought it didn't matter. I thought the ball touched as long as the ball was in the playing field.
Yeah, you can't be in the end zone
Oh.
and touch the ball.
So that's going to be a touchback. That was almost pinned inside the 1 yard
That was
line. It wasn't
inside
due to
the
lack
one-
of effort. That's
that
for
was
sure.
inside the 1 inch line.
So the Akins Eagles are going to come out and start their drive from their own 20.
Much better punt that time, though. Much.
How do you
better.
like this setup? Is this?
I
See
like
how I
it.
had to start? I mean, I put these are actually supposed to be times, but that's okay.
No, I like
Yeah.
it.
I just kind of made
it doesn't
that up.
confuse me, and that's a plus.
Every little bit helps. All right, moving from right to left, Akins Eagles starting 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line with 5:06 to go in the second quarter.
I like them letting McLaughlin punt. I think that gives them a little more options back there.
So coming up at halftime, you're going to have your cheerleaders with the routine. You're going to have the Eaglettes with the routine. Being that UIL has banned the travel of bands, marching bands, so the Akins band is not here.
Penalty on Akins?
On the play, the kicking team player was in the end zone. However, the ball was not.
See?
Oh.
The ball was already dead.
No,
The ball was already
so he
dead.
already dead the ball before he went in the end
ball
zone.
was already dead.
Okay.
He was
So
sitting in the end zone
all right,
and
that
touched it.
changes things a little bit.
Oh,
So the
wow.
referees talked about it. That ball is actually pinned down inside the 1 yard line, and a great, outstanding special teams effort by the Cedar Creek Eagles. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Akins 1 yard line. Quincy Welch is deep in his own end zone. He fades back. He's looking to throw it. He's going to air one out. He's got a wide open
no.
receiver.
No.
Oh, and he missed
it.
He had the secondary beat deeply. Hayden Williams, Jr., 5'11", 160-pounder, had separation on the secondary. and just could not
Yeah,
come down with the
that
ball.
would have been a 99-yard touchdown
Yep,
pass.
that would have been. Yeah,
That would have the Cedar Creek Eagles defense definitely
That'd have been
watched
been a-
that one.
Wow.
He was
That'd have been a
wide
Tony
open
Dorsett.
and just missed it.
Nobody caught
By
him.
faith, he missed it. So
Oh, man. Well, sometimes you need a little luck.
that was hopefully Cedar Creek's
Turn it,
line.
turn it, turn it.
There,
What
is that?
There's no
about?
way he called pass interference on that.
There's
There
no
is
one was touching
way.
anybody. No one touched anybody on
So a
that.
flag on the play. We're going to see what they talk about here, but it looks
There's
like it's
no way. He literally
it's
played
in
the ball.
It's in the secondary. So Sam is thinking it's pass interference. I was actually looking down.
He throws pass interference, but the
Oh, it's against Akins.
okay.
For what though?
He pushed off, I bet, to try and keep him from
maybe.
catching the ball.
If that's the case, then yeah, definitely go back.
Okay,
We'll start back on the 0.
Half the distance from the goal.
That doesn't mean the defense cannot. They cannot afford to
No.
not watch because they almost had a 99-yard touchdown.
Yeah, honestly, I'd be
twice.
playing a little more deep.
That's a
We
good
don't
point.
have
We're
any-
actually pretty for those
we
two
have-
passes that just happened that far back. We're pretty
And
right
we've
up there
got
on
no
the O-line.
safety over the top.
All right,
There-
third down and 10, 4:55. Akins still inside their 1 yard
No,
line. Oh,
no,
he scrambled.
he's
Oh, did he
wide
step
open.
outside?
He's wide open downfield. Oh, man.
Oh,
thank-
he throws it
thank the
away.
Lord, look at 13. Standing on the 40. There's not
And
anybody within
Jaden
20
Williams
yards.
was wide open, and he just could not make the connection as Quincy Welch was running for his life there in the end zone. It's going to bring up 4th down and 10 with 4:46 to go, and the Akins Eagles are going to have to punt
This is going to give us our best field
on a
position.
short field.
Hands down.
He's going to have to stand just inside the end line, so
Be
the
careful.
snap is going to be less than 11 yards.
Oh, if he steps on the back line, too, that's a safety.
Yeah, that'd be a safety. Oh, and that ball's high. He gets it away. Oh, it's blocked in the end zone. That's going to be a safety. There's 2 points for the Cedar Creek Eagles. Special teams for the Eagles are just coming through tonight. And that's going to be number 19, Davin Winston, with another block. He was the one that blocked the extra point down here at the other end earlier. And he comes up big to get the Eagles on the board. I said they were going to get on the board. I didn't say how they were going to get on the board. So not only that, the Akins Eagles will have to kick off, and the Eagles will get the ball back again for an opportunity with 4:41 to go in the first half to tally again.
That's a tough play, kicking out of the back of your end zone like that. So the points they scored last week was on a safety as well, wasn't it? It was 2 points, so that had to be a safety.
All right, they're blowing the whistle like crazy. They're trying to get Akins out on the field. They're trying to come up with some razzle-dazzle, I guess. So deep for the Eagles, we're going to have number 7, which is Aiden Prinz, and number 3, Joshua Roberts, are standing at their own 25-yard line. That is probably about correct.
I don't think we've seen Aiden get the ball enough. Aiden's a flat run.
Because this young man, Josh McCormick, for the Akins Eagles, just in the series previous,
Flag.
kicked off a ball
Delay of
70
game.
yards.
Delay of game on Akins. That's going to move him back 5 more yards.
Akins got to back up 5 more on the delay game with 4:41 to go.
Oh, he got another flag for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Oh.
That's half the distance to the goal.
What did he do to deserve that?
He said something.
He threw his hands up at the ref, or the umpire.
He's going to go back farther than that, buddy.
Yeah,
No,
sorry,
that's-
bud.
Yep, it's 10 yards.
Better be yes, sir, from here on out. They ain't going to mess around with none of that.
So Josh McCormick is setting the ball up at their own 7-yard line for the kickoff after being penalized twice, once for a delayed game, once for unsportsmanlike conduct.
That is 3 brutal plays in a row for them. Block punt, delay game, and unsportsmanlike conduct.
All right, Josh McCormick waiting on the line. Ball is kicked. It's a long hard kick. That ball picked up and then dropped at the 31-yard line. Joshua Roberts starts up the field at the right side. Now he's brought down hard by number 20 for the Akins Eagles. Hearing some weird whistles. I thought I saw a flag, but no flag. Omar Ostis with the tackle, but that return is going to come all the way back to the Cedar Creek 45-yard line, where it'll be a Bastrop Signs and Banners first down for Cedar Creek. Oh, it looks like there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to re-kick this.
Wow.
So they're backing up even more?
What was the penalty?
I didn't hear it.
I didn't even see the flag.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I heard the whistles galloping, so I thought it was something, but
no, I would re-kick it. We got to do better than that.
Yeah, so that's going to take the ball. He's going to kick it off all the way from the 4-yard line. They're going to re-kick it. And
now wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We're going back. Timeout.
I think there's a timeout by the Akins Eagles as they try to gather their composure after a series of penalties before the ball even gets kicked off, all the way back to the 4-yard line in their own territory to kick this ball off to the Cedar Creek Eagles. 4:33 to go. Eagles from Cedar Creek are down 13-2. A great blocked punt by Davin Winston.
He got player of the game last week.
He did. He got special teams player of the week.
Well, guess what? That's his second block.
That's his second block. I'm pretty sure he's on chart to repeat that award again this week. So that's a young man that's got some speed from the outside, and he closes fast, and he made it count twice so far in the early parts of this contest. 4:33 to go in the half.
Yeah, with him being that fast, well, I wonder why he's not at corner or something. Oh, he is at corner. There he is.
Hopefully this time we'll get the ball and not drop it, and then we can just.
I hope.
Well, even then, I think I really don't think he would have done any better if he would have caught it. Okay. If he'd had the speed to switch the field, he probably would have got a lot more yards. But he ran right into it.
They cleared all his blocks. By the time he bobbled it, I mean, he missed that number 7 that tackled him.
Yep.
He could have been by him if he'd have caught it clean. We really need Aiden to get it. Aiden can run.
All right, so we got Josh McCormick for the Akins Eagles setting the ball up at their own 4. That's not 40. That's 4-yard line inside the 5.
I've never seen this before.
I've never seen this before either.
Football.
So he's got a leg, but I don't think he's got that big a leg. The deep receivers for the Cedar Creek Eagles are standing at their own 30-yard line, so he's giving them 70 yards to kind of air it out a little bit here. There's a nice kick, and that's going to be all the way.
Oh, my God.
Still over his head. Joshua Roberts picks it up. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40. He's got running room up the right side. He toes the line. And
it was like all the way
no
back.
fight.
Finally.
No. That's going to cost us 15 yards.
Us or them?
Probably
Who
us.
did that?
I think our quarterback did it.
I always see there's a penalty, the flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a unsportsmanlike conduct or personal foul, one of the two.
Oh, that hurts.
As that young man just booted that ball 70 yards in the air over top of the receivers that were standing at the 30.
Holding on the receiving team. At the conclusion of the play, dead ball unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 32 of the receiving team. 32. First of the game.
32. Who's 32? Jafar Johnson, the linebacker for the Eagles, lost his temper momentarily. So we're going to see how this one's all sorted out to see where the Cedar Creek Eagles start 1st and 10 with 4:27 left to go.
Boy, that kicks us back a little bit.
Sure does.
So it's going to be 5 yards on the hold, and then 15 yards for the unsportsmanlike conduct.
They're only taking 1, so it'll be the unsportsmanlike.
It's so easy with the unsportsmanlike conduct. Just show it on the scoreboard.
Yep. Okay, now the way they're setting this up is that it's offsetting penalties. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now he's coming.
Okay.
So the ball's going to end up all the way back in the Cedar Creek territory so it's probably the best case scenario the Akins Eagles could have asked for after being pinned inside their 4 on the kickoff or inside their 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cedar Creek Eagles from their own 39-yard line. McLaughlin is set back. Bobbles it a little bit, hands it off Mojica. He's got a room. He bounces outside, cuts back to the inside. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play. He's all the way up to looks like the 43, so it's going to be a 4-yard carry. It'll be 2nd down and 6 yards for the Eagles. They're playing on a near hash mark as McLaughlin comes in with the play. 4:06 to go. Akins up 13-2 over the top of the Cedar Creek Eagles.
Boy, you know how tired that kid's got to be getting from running sideline to sideline, getting plays.
Yeah. Shotgun position, one setback, two receivers to the top, one to the bottom. He goes in motion. McLaughlin hands it off to Dominic Mojica. Based up the middle. He's got first down territory over top of the 49. Right at the 49. That's first down. That's first down territory if they give it to him.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, it looks like he's going to be a hair short.
Oh, wow.
That was a bad mark because he didn't even come down until like the 49 plus.
Okay.
But nonetheless, it's going to be third down and short, like 3rd and 1, but it looks like more like 3rd and a half a yard as Mojica with the 5-yard carry.
I didn't think he fell down to the 50.
I didn't think so either. It's been a couple of bad marks, but nonetheless, I mean, it might be a new crew. We don't know. Shotgun position, McLaughlin calling for the ball. Hands it off to Mojica. He bunches off in the backfield, and instead of getting going, he gets wrapped up in the backfield. Looks like he's going to lose maybe 1 yard on the play. He's going to come back to the Cedar Creek 47-yard line, and it's going to bring down like 4th down and 2 for the Eagles. And we're going to see, this is 4-down territory, I think, for the Eagles with 2 minutes, 43 seconds left to go. I think they're probably going to go for it, but we're going to see here in just a second. 21 seconds shown on the play clock, and Coach Hill and McLaughlin are talking about it on the sideline, waiting for something to come down from the booth, it looks like, because he's not making a whole lot of, looks like he might be running down the clock. He's going to call timeout, see what they're going to do here. It's 5 seconds on the play clock.
It seems Dom is slow in the backfield.
And there's a timeout called by the Cedar Creek Eagles at 2:16.
Cedar Creek.
He's not hitting the holes like he normally does.
It's almost 2 minutes towards the half. Is the band going to be performing on the halftime field?
Band, the Cedar Creek Marching Band, the award-winning Cedar Creek Marching Band, the Grand Championship Cedar Creek Eaglettes will be performing. And we're going to have all that for you at halftime. And Sam and Kevin are going to entertain you at halftime while I go over and do some band duties.
We are.
Absolutely.
Yes, you are.
I can't wait.
He said duties.
God. Dad jokes 101 over here. So what's the story with the mask wearing and the football players and with the band? How's that working? Especially
well,
with
the band is they're basically social distancing on their 6 feet. They basically take up a quarter of the stands over here at Memorial Stadium. But you know, they've adapted well. We normally march about 120 kids, and this year we have 71 committed, and the show has been built around that, so we're really looking forward to seeing the show. Yeah, that's me on the webcam. I'm Pistol Pete with the Creek Broadcast Network and SHN Sports. All right, timeout is over. 2:16 on the clock. Ooh, that was a quick start. He's going to gets a good Cedar Creek bounce on the punt, all the way down inside the 15, still rolling all the way down to, it looks like the Akins Eagle 12, where they will start. 1st and 10. Deep in their own zone with 2:04 to go here in the half. I have to say right off the top here that my son Barton is working the video camera for our broadcast tonight, and despite a little fuzz, I'm not sure if it's going out fuzzy, but on my screen it's showing fuzzy, but it's actually pretty clear. He's doing an excellent job on the video camera, trying to keep it in as tight as he can so everybody at home can see what we're seeing. All right, 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Here's Quincy Welch. He drops back. Oh, and he's going to be wrapped up deep inside his 5-yard line for the sack. From the outside comes number 51, William Rangel, with the sack in the backfield, and that's going to be a loss of about 7 yards on the sack. It's going to be 2nd down and 17 for the Akins Eagles. So far, except for the secondary, which, you know, in the last couple of years, our secondary's always been a little shaky.
Yeah, it has been for the last several years, honestly.
As far as our defensive line and our linebackers, I really think they're making the call tonight. Quincy Jones standing on his own goal line, waiting on the snap, shotgun position. One goes to motion, one off his left shoulder, gets the snap, rolls it out, goes back to Nate Davis on the right side. He's got some running room, cuts back towards the middle. Gets back about 7 yards, maybe 8 yards up to over the 15-yard line to about the 16-yard line, it looks like. Maybe the 17. Hard to see with this glare. Looks like they're going to place him right at the 15-yard line. So it's going to be third down and long, like third down and about 8, maybe 7 with 1 minute to go on the clock and ticking. Quincy Jones standing on his 10-yard line, shotgun position, 1 off his right shoulder. That's Nate Davis. 2 to the near inside, 1 goes in motion, 2 to the top side. Here's the snap. Quincy looking to throw. He airs one out. That's going to be overthrown by Quincy Welsh.
We're not in position. For some reason, we're not getting in position. He was open.
Yeah, and that was Nate Davis who came out of the backfield. The young man just has speed and still had separation on the secondary with 44 seconds to go on that incomplete pass. And that's going to bring down 4th down and 7. And it looks like Josh McCormick's going to come in to punt as well. We'll see what kind of punter he is. This is the first time I've seen him punt, I think, isn't it?
No, he's the one that just got all them penalties a minute ago.
I thought that was...
No, it was number 1. Oh, we got a shot here. We got a good shot at scoring.
And that punt goes a little wild on the right side, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds at approximately the 36-yard line of Akins territory. So the Cedar Creek Eagles, with 38 seconds left to go, have a strong opportunity here to put some more points on the board.
Our passing game has been pretty all right so far, so I'm excited to see what they do in this last 30 seconds before the half.
We haven't thrown a whole lot, but I mean,
I think there's a lot of potential in this young quarterback, this Brock McLaughlin.
I think we need to get it in Aiden's hands a little bit more. I'd like to see him do that.
So 38 seconds to go in the half. 13-2 Akins. Eagles in Akins territory. First down brought to you by Bastrop Signs. McLaughlin waiting on the snap in the shotgun position. Fades back looking to throw. He's got to scramble out to the right side. He's being chased down by Eagles. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
Great decision.
Throw it out of bounds with 30 seconds left to go. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 as the Akins secondary just had the Cedar Creek receivers clamped down.
He's got to get help from his receivers. They've got
to come back to him.
To a scramble drill, get open. You can't run across the field when he's rolling out.
That was smart. There was nothing he could have done.
No, that was actually a great play. Stop the clock.
He was out of the pocket, so no chance of an intentional grounding. He was being chased by the defensive line of the Akins Eagles.
You can tell he's a coach's son. He doesn't. I mean, he makes the right decisions.
So looks like Deuce Cutsall's moved over to center. Keep seeing him. Dominique Mojica goes in motion. And McLaughlin keeps it. He's going to throw. He's got a receiver. Get out of bounds. Right there. Get out of bounds. There we go.
Out of bounds.
And he's stopped on forward progress in the Akins 30-yard line. He's going to pick up 7. He's going to pick up 7 on the play. It stops the clock at 20 seconds. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4, maybe 5. Trying to see where they're placing it at the 31-yard line. Yeah, about 5 yards. So it's 3rd and 5. 20 seconds to go. McLaughlin comes in from the sideline with the play. 16 seconds on the play clock. They break out. Deuce Cutshaw at that center position. He is a big boy.
Yeah, he is big, isn't he? He's like
split left wide is Damian Perez. Shotgun position, 1 off his right shoulder. McLaughlin fades back. He's got a little running room. He's going to go, and he's going to get blasted up the middle, and
cannot run through that line.
Well, he can run through, but he can't be tentative like that. You're either going to run or you're not. He's kind of like
can't second guess once you made that decision.
Once you start that, exactly. Once you make that decision, you either go or not. So that's going to bring down 4th down and 5. I think this is 4-down territory. I do not think we have anybody that has a leg on the Cedar Creek Eagles to make that a field goal as Bart pans around 12 seconds to go, 13-2 here late in the first half.
I mean, honestly, just run them downfield, throw it. Maybe we get lucky.
We ask that you don't stay in the end zone. You come back to your seats so that we can socially distance. And our halftime will be 24 minutes tonight. Cedar Creek will be performing at halftime. It's a 24-minute halftime.
Yeah, the Cedar Creek Eagle Band is actually getting formed up back there. They're ready to put on a good show.
All right, they're coming out of their timeout. Or they're going to be 4th down and 5. They're going to go for it. McLaughlin fades back, is looking to throw. No, over being chased out of secondary. He's going to have enough for the first down, and he runs out of bounds with a few seconds. He may have ran out short.
He
ran out short.
Dang.
Oh, my goodness. McLaughlin just missed.
Missed that first down.
Yeah, he
by
ran
how many
out
yards?
way short. About 4 yards, about 3 yards, it looks like.
He just ran out short. He didn't know where he was on the field. He had the first down and just came up short. And the clock stops at 5 seconds, pending a catastrophe here. We should go into the halftime with the Eagles down 13-2 to the Akins Eagles. So it'll be a takeover. It'll be a takeover on downs for the Akins Eagles. The ball's placed at their own, their own 28-yard line. 5 ticks on the clock remaining.
See, this is what makes me nervous a little bit. There we go.
Right.
Now we're dropping guys back. And don't let that number 5 get by, and it doesn't matter where he's at.
Quincy Wells rolls out to the right. He's looking for a receiver. Clock runs out. He's going to have to throw it away, and that's going to end the first half.
That'll do
With your Akins Eagles up 13-2 over the Cedar Creek Eagles. Let me get this changed.
We're excited to see the revisions when they come out.
So the Eagles are keeping it within distance, and we're going to take a short break, and we're going to come back to let me pick up a bunch here.
Good evening. My name is Andy Sexton, and I have the privilege of being the athletic director here at Bastrop Independent School District. We're so excited to see our Cedar Creek football, dance, band, and cheerleaders perform tonight.
All right, folks, we're going to be right back. We're going to play a few spots for you. And Sam, when it comes back off of this, we're going to go ahead and you're going to be live the whole time. So I'm going to turn my mic down and turn the crowd that up. It's just going to be you and Kevin on 2 and 3 here.
Okay.
All right.
For over 22 years, Bastrop Stone and Material Supply has been the go-to for professionals and DIYers to use for all their landscape projects. Established in 1998, the family-owned business has served Bastrop and surrounding areas with the quality, affordable landscape materials that they deserve. Their huge selection of materials will help you drive that creative side of you.
And it's going to just pop back on by itself, right?
For more information and details, visit BastropStone.com or call Jaime or Gabby at 512-303-5060. It's Bastrop Stone and Material Supply. Our reputation is rock solid. After 14 years of serving the Bastrop and surrounding area, Bastrop Signs and Banners located at 248 Highway 304 in Bastrop, Texas, the family-owned business continues to turn out quality products at an affordable price. With no job too big or too small, Bastrop Signs specializes in what you need. Whether it's a sign for the yards, promote your business, or getting that car, truck, or box trailer wrapped professionally, quality workmanship at an affordable cost is job one for Bastrop Signs. So go visit BastropSigns.com for store hours and ordering information, or find us on Facebook. Call 512-332-0803. That's Bastrop Signs and Banners, where we print it all. Are you a play outside the box kind of person, or just looking to unleash some pent-up aggression, or maybe just celebrating a divorce? Whichever it may be, I have the perfect place for you. Uncharted Adventures, formerly 512 Rage Room, located in Kyle, Texas at 395 County Road 202, Building 17B, right outside Kyle, FM 150. It has a huge smash room, 4 axe throwing targets, with a bar and lounge area for you to relax. You can smash and destroy anything from TVs, computers, glassware, furniture, even cars. It's great fun for the whole family. And coming soon, a 2-lane shooting gallery. Check them out at unchartedadventures.com for details, or call 512-537-3113. Ask for Damon, Trace, Sarah, or Denise. Book your next Uncharted Adventure now. That's Uncharted Adventures. They are the house of untraditional entertainment.
I'm in a state of caffeination, got all my fingers shaking. Must have been my large Americano, mochaccino, macchiato. Now the family's gone to bed, and that's my favorite time to get some tips on better rates. Cause my State Farm guy answers late, and even when it's not my agent, someone's standing by so patient. Getting coverage questions answered helps me to relax. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Tired of the usual?
Schlotzky's is the only place to get the original toasted sandwich with made-from-scratch sourdough buns. Come in today and treat yourself to a one-of-a-kind sandwich experience. Schlotzky's. Funny name, serious sandwich.
The Roscoe State Bank strongly supports the efforts of the Bastrop Chamber of Commerce and its We Believe in BISD campaign, which unites the community and local businesses in support of the Bastrop Independent School District. Bastrop and Cedar Creek schools have great teachers helping great kids achieve great things. At the Roscoe State Bank, we do believe in BISD and in its mission to provide pathways with pride and purpose for all of its students. Find out more at webelieveinbisd.com.
Bastrop Stone Material welcomes you back to Cedar Creek Eagle football.
Your Cedar Creek Eaglettes. And now, please welcome to the field the award-winning Cedar Creek Sound Marching Band.
We are enjoying Cedar Creek world famous marching band right now. These kids have all kinds of accomplishments.
Kareme Perez. The band section of the week is Mellophones.
I guess they're not in uniforms yet. It wasn't their basketball shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if that's a COVID thing or what, but they're definitely not in their fancy uniforms.
For supporting the band this summer. We are so excited to play for you and bring some school spirit back.
Boy, it's crazy to see it this small.
Yeah, but you know what? For the crowd that's coming out here today, I tell you what, you can't see you can only see half of their faces, but you know their smiles are there.
Oh, you know.
I mean, they're here watching their kids, they're here watching their friends play, and it is so nice to see a good crowd of people.
It is.
I mean, I don't know which stadiums in the NFL are doing what, or if it's the whole NFL period not doing them, but I know college football is back as well. I was just at a Texas A&M game last week.
Well, there's a lot of NFL teams that still really aren't letting any fans in.
That's right.
So, yeah, it's nice to see this many. I mean, even Akins has a decent showing over there, you know, figuring all this stuff is going on. But, no, we don't have a bad showing at all, really.
No, not at all. I don't know what a typical game – this is one of the first games that I've been to for Cedar Creek. I know I've been to one football game last year, but
it's usually pretty full.
Yeah.
It's pretty full, but under these circumstances, I've been going around watching Wimberley play, and I mean, we've probably got more than I've seen at the other games I've been to.
Right. Thought he was talking to us.
I did too. What did we do? It's just crazy because the band usually takes up
a whole field,
at least half the field. Cedar Creek band is huge.
Yeah, you can tell they're definitely short on numbers this year.
So, Pete, are they low on numbers this year?
Well,
or
what they did because of the whole COVID thing. Because of the whole COVID thing, we have a people that actually came back. So we have a lot of people, a lot of kids that committed to coming back to band, which is approximately 71 kids. And a lot of them stayed back and homeschooled the whole virtual learning thing. So those kids are not able to participate because it's, And a lot of them have legitimate reasons, too. I mean, a lot of the kids have grandparents and stuff that live at home with them and stuff, so they're,
I mean,
they're
that
playing it
makes
safe. Totally makes sense.
And that online learning is hard.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not. It's hard on the teachers. It's hard on the students. So it's hard for everyone.
I don't know why I keep looking all the way over to your sheet.
Lost my place. I was reading, I was like, where am I at? All right, that's your award-winning Cedar Creek Marching Band with Journey of Man. The first movement, at least, they're still learning before they... And here's the Cedar Creek fight song. Stand up and put your hands together wherever you are. What's that? All right, I hope you enjoyed the Cedar Creek fight song, and we're going to take a short break. Halftime is brought to you by nobody, so if you want to sponsor the Cedar Creek broadcast team, by all means, you can contact me at the Creek Broadcast Network at gmail.com, and we can work something out on a prorated basis based on the games left in the season. So, in the meantime, let's hear a few spots.
What makes every bite lots better at Schlotzsky's? Well, there's lots to love, including fresh from scratch breads and pizza dough. When you're hankering for homemade, remember, there's lots to love at Schlotzsky's.
I'm in a state of inundation from an endless iteration of discounts that State Farm gives to me. Good driver and good student, multi-car and all the rest make up a veritable litany. They got a list of discounts longer than my arm. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Hey folks, Did you know for over 22 years, Bastrop Stone and Material Supply has been the go-to for professionals and DIYers to use for all their landscape projects? Established in 1998, the family-owned business has served Bastrop and surrounding areas with the quality, affordable landscape materials that they deserve. Their huge selection of materials will help you drive that creative side of you to help you create that dream landscape. For more information and details, visit BastropStone.com or call Jaime or Gabby at 512-303-5060. It's Bastrop Stone and Material Supply. Our reputation is rock solid.
You could be my love, even if the sky is falling down. I know that we'll be safe and sound.
So many Americans struggle with finances. Starting today, State Farm is here to help, giving us all the chance to simply sit down and learn. Visit letstarttoday.com or talk to an agent.
We're safe and sound.
Are you a play outside the box kind of person, or just looking to unleash some pent-up aggression, or maybe just celebrating a divorce? Whichever it may be, I have the perfect place for you. Uncharted Adventures, formerly 512 Rage Room, located in Kyle, Texas at 395 County Road 202, Building 17B, right outside Kyle on FM 150. It has a huge smash room, 4 axe throwing targets, with a bar and lounge area for you to relax. You can smash and destroy anything from TVs, computers, glassware, furniture, even cars. It's great fun for the whole family. And coming soon, a 2-lane shooting gallery. Check them out at unchartedadventures.com for details, or call 512-537-3113. Ask for Damon, Trace, Sarah, or Denise. Book your next Uncharted adventure now. That's Uncharted Adventures. They are the house of untraditional entertainment. Bastrop Signs and Banners. Bastrop's original large format print shop, bringing you quality and affordability to the sign printing industry. With 14 years as a family-owned business, Bastrop Signs and Banners continues to impress the community with 4 Best of Bastrop awards. When it comes to quality craftsmanship, honesty, and integrity, there is no compromise. They are Bastrop's only 5-star rated print shop. Bastrop Signs and Banners, located at 248 Highway 304, Bastrop, Texas, or you can find us at BastropSigns.com. You can call us at 512-332-0803. You can talk to Tim, Maria, or Matt to get your order started. Bastrop Signs and Banners, we print it all.
The Roscoe State Bank is proud to bring you the excitement of Cedar Creek athletics on the Creek Network and KMAX Sports.
The Creek Broadcast Network. Out of all the high school sports broadcast teams in Texas, we are one of them.
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium. I don't know why that makes me chuckle every time I hear that. Crack myself up. All right, back here at Memorial Stadium, where we just heard the Eagle Band play their fight song and their first movement to Journey of Man. Had to jump out of the booth there for a second. I'm sorry, the Bastrop Stone and Material Supply broadcast booth to bring you some of the festivities at the halftime for the Cedar Creek Eagle Marching Band and the championship Cedar Creek Eaglettes. So if you listened, that was me on the PA messing it all up. So anyway, Sam, you guys probably already talked about halftime as far as stats and stuff like that are concerned.
10 for 43 yards. Pretty accurate because 2 of those were throwaways.
Yeah.
So, it wasn't going downfield a whole lot, but he made some pretty good throws. Our rushing
so 6
yards,
for 10 for 43 yards?
Yeah, 6 for 10, 43 yards. And, Mojica carried 99% of our rushing. We had 13 rushes for 37 yards. So we're not moving the ball great. And when we do, we get penalties that knock us back. We had several penalties that killed her. I think we had 2, 3, and outs in that. Akins just ate our lunch in time of possession and yardage. Granted, we had a couple. We had a block extra point. We had a block punt in the end zone. So,
well, if they can figure out a way to contain Nate Davis for the Akins Eagles, then we have a chance at this. Quincy Welch definitely has an arm, and the receivers have been able to get separation from our secondary. So if he becomes accurate,
yeah, we're in trouble.
We're in trouble.
We've been fortunate. We've had a drop pass, and we've had a couple that he just barely missed. And we had a couple that he didn't throw to because, thank goodness, I mean, one thing about our defense, our secondary struggling a little bit, but our defensive line is putting pressure on him. He doesn't have a lot of time to throw the ball.
No, he doesn't.
If it wasn't for them, this would probably be a 4-score game right now.
I'm actually very impressed with the way our defense are working as far as this. They work. They do a 3-4.
Yes.
They do a 3-4 defense, and like you said, they've been putting pressure on Quincy Welch
He really doesn't have time to throw.
No.
I mean, that's been a blessing in disguise because, like I said, I think when he has the time, he's pretty accurate.
He likes to throw to number 6 sometimes in
he
a
loves
surprise.
throwing to number 6.
Yeah, when he's
number
not
6 is
it to
Darius.
5,
Darius Peters. He
to
gets
6.
open easily.
Yeah, and he is running. He's run ragged in the secondary.
If you control those two, then we just need to fix our offense.
So the problems that we run into a lot in the second half is we start running into a fatigue problem. Because we have so many players that just are playing that play both ways as far as the defense is concerned, like Davin Winston and Damian Perez and even Dominique Mojica. You'll see him in the secondary for his speed.
I mean, even Alfred Collins. Remember what it did to him?
Yeah, it did.
I mean, that was a man-child. Plays for Texas now. But yeah, when you put him both ways by the end of that third quarter, start of fourth quarter. Man, it makes you suck some wind.
He was chosen. Did you see that? He was chosen one of the top freshman football players in the country.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
Did you see his size now?
Yeah, he's
6'4",
definitely
305.
Yeah, 6'4", 305, and I don't know what kind of 40 he runs, but he is quick off the ball.
Yeah.
He is quick off the ball. It's amazing what a summer of workouts and the tutelage at the college level can do for you.
He had it for almost 50 pounds.
If he stays healthy, I mean, he'll be a first rounder, if not a second rounder,
be in the NFL.
easily. I mean, easily. He already has a cousin there. He used to play for the Patriots. I think now he plays for
Baltimore.
No, I think he's in Las Vegas.
There you
Plays
go.
for
Okay.
Raiders
Yeah,
with
the
Las Vegas
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Last name's Brown. I can't remember his first name.
I don't know, but Alfred is one of a kind. That's for sure. That's something you just don't. We were fortunate to get to watch him all those years.
So 4:02 left in the halftime here as the Akins Eagles make their way into the West End end zone under this beautiful full moon. Man, it's a gorgeous night for Cedar Creek on 5A Division II football across the board. I don't have access right now to see what anybody else is doing. I know the Bastrop Bears played last night right here in Memorial Stadium. They picked up an extra preseason non-conference game against the Travis Rebels, and they beat Travis Rebels 38-10 right here in Memorial Stadium last night. Bastrop is in our district, and every year is always a tough game. This year is going to be it's switched back, so Bastrop is actually going to be the home team this season, and Cedar Creek will be the away team. We don't have to. Let's see what I'm doing on battery. I'm doing fine. So we got that going on. So if you're coming to the Cedar Creek game, just remember you're going to have to come to the visitor side for the football game. And that's not until
That's the end of the year almost.
Yeah,
on this one,
it's gold out. It's November 23rd, maybe.
Yeah,
anyway, so the Eagles are out of their locker room and they're crawling into their tunnel.
They got to feel pretty good because they're down a little bit, but they also know that we've had a ton of penalties.
Yeah, that's those little mistakes. As long as they just fix those mistakes.
Yeah, and they're not
get the penalties, to stop getting the flags, fix your unsportsmanlike conduct that we've seen a few times.
And they're not explosive. They're not gonna beat you with big plays, but they grind really good. I mean,
they were at the beginning of the game, but sustainability is a big thing.
It's hard to do, but I mean, they're getting 3 yards, 4 yards, 5 yards, 3 yards. That wins football games if you can stop from getting penalties. You just can't get in the 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 9s.
It definitely makes or breaks a team on game night.
There was, what do we have? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 6 offensive possessions. 4 of those offensive possessions had penalties on 2nd or 3rd down that put us at 3rd and long.
I mean, like I said, it seemed like the Eagles for Cedar Creek had great momentum in that first quarter, and then ever since that high snap where they lost like 16 yards on that one play, they've just struggled. It seemed like they've struggled a little bit to get back in the, that same rhythm that they started out with.
It is.
You see the same issues in college ball too.
Yeah, you do.
It just seems like no matter what level you go, sustainability is a hard thing to grab.
You see it in the pros. I mean, that. It's at all levels. I mean, it's important to be clean, no mistakes.
Akins Eagles onto the field, 1 minute to go on the clock, and here comes your Cedar Creek Eagles out of the tunnel. One dragging the American flag, and one's tearing the Texas flag, and then the other one is the War Eagle flag. As they come out a little pumped up, this first series they deferred in this first half, so they're going to the Cedar Creek Eagles will receive this to start the second half. So I think the rhythm of the second half is going to dictate this first series that the Cedar Creek Eagles have or start out with.
They need to come out explosive. They need to come out strong. They need to come out with some different fakes.
Well, we did.
And they need to watch number 5, number 6. What was the other one?
Number 5 and number 6 and number 18.
Yeah. 18. That's what I'm looking for.
So I think if the Akins offensive line can open up a hole for Quincy Welch to run through, once he gets those wheels turning, I don't think it's going to be hard to catch because he's got some long legs, and I think he's going to cover some territory really quick.
They haven't been able to open the hole up for him on the line though. It's been, 5 is getting his yardage on the outside. And misdirection. He's got a little bit there too, but.
All right, we don't have a sponsor for this third quarter, so if anybody out there is looking to sponsor the Cedar Creek broadcast team, get your business on the air. We'll try to give you as much exposure as we possibly can. You can email me at the Creek Broadcast Network at gmail.com. That's the Creek Broadcast Network at gmail.com, and we can put an advertising package together for you that fits your budget. And we're looking forward to our sponsors this year. We have Roscoe State Bank is our title sponsor. They're making this all possible. We have Bastrop Stone is sponsoring our broadcast booth. State Farm Insurance has the first quarter. State Farm has the second quarter. Uncharted Adventures has the first quarter. Bastrop Signs has every first down. And Schlotsky's has your pregame and your postgame shows. And there's going to be an onside kick. Oh, he picked it up too early. I think he picked it up too early.
It bounced off the ground.
Yeah,
it has to go 10 yards. Oh, he got it. It did. He got it. Well, I don't think the Eagles were ready for that one.
No, they sure were not. I wasn't ready for that one, I'll tell you what.
I wasn't either.
I was expecting that 52-yard kick going on.
Coach Hill is arguing. He didn't think it went 10 yards.
I think it did.
I think it was a bad. I think he picked it up. I think he picked it up on this side of the 50, and they called him down on the other side of the 50. Nonetheless, the onside kick works for the Akins Eagles. They're going to have 1st and 10 from their own 50-yard line. Or I should say the Eagles' 49-yard line. Welch in the shotgun position. One goes in motion, one off his left shoulder, 2 split to the top, 1 to the right side. That handoff to Davis. Davis bounced outside. He's going to get a little bit of running room. He gets stood up. He breaks floor tackles, gets up to the 40-yard line.
He was stopped.
Possibly the 41 for the first down. We're going to see.
He was stopped in the backfield.
That'll be Akins' first down, as the Eagle defense had penetration but just couldn't wrap him up, as he's short and fast.
He kick and run. He's powerful.
Welch shotgun position with Davis off his left shoulder. So there's the snap, rolls it out, pitches it to Davis. Davis has a little running room. He's got 1 to beat. He's up the sideline. He's at the 10 to 15. He's going to score for the Akins Eagles.
Touchdown. He's gone.
That is going to be a 40-yard run for Nate Davis. Handoff from Quincy Welch.
2 plays, 49 yards.
Stans is not happy about that onside kick thing.
No, but
all the way up to this product.
I think he fielded it clean though.
Oh,
I think it went over 10 yards.
I mean, how do you even include that in part of the conversation?
Oh, yeah.
You know, at halftime, hey, you guys, be careful. They might do an onside kick. You know, you just don't know. You know, that's not done very often.
No.
So 11:25, and Akins Eagles on the board that quickly. Oh, there's a stutter step. That's another block kick. And he's going to be brought down
he threw
hard.
the ball. Oh, man, that was dangerous.
And we're going to see who had that block. I don't see Damian. I don't see Davin Winston out there on the field, so I'm not sure who got that block kick. But nonetheless, it was another block kick, and it's going to stay 19-2 here to start the second half as the Eagles from the Akins scored in a very short 35 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that our special teams coach job is very, very, very secure.
Yeah. I'm thinking that's I had it written down who was the special teams. Got it written down somewhere.
The special teams are pretty good.
I haven't seen this many kick blocks
I think
in
just
one football game.
I don't think
Josh
I have
Workman,
either.
I believe, is the special teams coach.
Colby Brooks, Coach Brooks.
Coach Brooks is?
Yep. And
yeah, it says right there.
And he came from
Smithton Valley
Smithton
with him. So 19-2 with 11:25 to go here in the third quarter. Akins comes out, strikes early. A 40-yard, or how many yards was that total? That
38-yard run.
38-yard run, but it was a total play of approximately 55 yards in 2 plays. Or 50 yards. He started at the 49, so 49 yards in 2 plays.
49 yards, yeah.
So Josh McCormick lines it up at the 40-yard line. Deep for the Eagles is, I can't see their arm, they're not twisted.
Good
Lord,
Lord,
a long
that
kick. My goodness. He's going to field at the 3-yard line. He's starting up the middle of the field over the 20, the 25. He's got a little running room. Over the 30, breaks to the outside. That should be a face mask. Grabbed right onto his helmet.
Tackled by the kicker.
No flag on the play. The end-to-end was saved by the kicker, Josh McCormick.
Yeah, I think that was the last guy to beat, too.
And that run was that,
Some dirty
who got that, 28? No, surely a defensive lineman's not going to return that. Who got that return? I didn't see who that was.
I didn't see the number.
All right, first and down for the Eagles at their own 38-yard line. McLaughlin drops back, shotgun position, gets the handoff to Dominique Mojica, to Davin Winston off the backside. Breaks to the right side, picks up a couple yards. It's going to be second down and 7. As the ball's placed on the Eagle 41, or Cedar Creek Eagle 41-yard line.
So it looks like Mojica's out right now, correct? Yeah.
I don't see. Yeah, he's not on the field. He's got his helmet on, so it doesn't look like he's injured or anything.
Fine.
He's just
maybe a little just change of speed.
Yeah.
Davin runs.
All right, McLaughlin shotgun position. Davin Winston off his left shoulder. One goes in motion, gets it to Winston. He cuts back to the inside, looking for a hole.
No hole.
Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he's going to get some forward progress. Pick up 2, so it's going to be third down and 6 for the Eagles at the. Oh no, they're going to back that. They need to learn how to. Got one standing on one line and the other one standing
way off.
Yeah, I just don't. This crew, they're acting like they never worked together before. That's what it seems like.
Well, they got,
so they're going to pick up 1, so it's going to be third down and 7.
Third and 6 they got on the board.
Yeah, it's marked 7.
Well, I'm a little nervous for this half because the same thing that we were talking about in the first half about running it up on the line where they keep on bulldozing that O-line and keep trying to run it
shotgun
that.
position, 2 setbacks, 2 receivers to the near side, playing right down the middle of the field, 1 to the top side. Winston goes in motion. He's going to look for a screen. And McLaughlin keeps it.
Get in there.
Gets up. Oh, that's going to be near a first down. That should be a first down.
Be
should
real
be
close.
close.
Until after.
Nope, he's going to call him. Nope, he's going to move the chains. They gave him the inches.
Good job.
First down brought to you by Bastrop Signs and Banners, located at 248 Highway, or FM 304 right there in Bastrop. Call Tim Murphy, Maria, or Matt. Look them up on bastropsigns.com for any information you need for any sign making, banner making. They have great products and they have great prices. 9:22 to go in the third. Eagles get a first down. Hand off to Winston. Winston bounces to the outside. He's got one to beat. Makes the corner.
There you go. That's what speed
Gets over
does.
the 50. to about the 50, wherever they choose. This guy starts out one spot. When he walks, he goes at an angle.
You can't
I'm not sure.
watch either one of these guys.
I'm not sure. The line judge should be making the call, but neither one of them seem like to be coordinating who's making what here. The head judge is like, I'm not sure what you're doing over there.
They gave him 4 yards.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be at the 47-yard line, or last year I used to say the 54-yard line, or 53-yard line. But
Pete, you
second down and
3 years.
second down and 6. Leave me alone. McLaughlin with the snap. He's going to look to
there
throw
it
it.
is,
He's going to
there
air
it
it out.
is.
Oh, that's pass interference.
There it is.
That ball
Good
intended
flag.
for number 11, Robert Mallett.
Pass interference on the defense, number 11.
So number 11 on the defensive side for the Akins, that's going to be Robert Mallett gets the interference call. It's going to be 1st and 10 wherever the ball lands for the Eagles. It's going to be marked from the snap. I mean, I wish they'd do it like they do in football in the pros, where they mark it where the foul is, but nonetheless, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Keep going. There you go. That ball is going to be placed at the Akins 32-yard line, where it brings up another Bastrop signs and banners. First down. Live from the Bastrop Stone and Material Supply broadcast booth, in part brought to you by Roscoe State Bank. There's the handoff to Winston. He's got a little hole up the middle. He's getting a nice little scrum. Gets over the first hurdle, over the 30 into the near the 27-yard line, 28-yard line. It's going to be another Akins penalty. I didn't see what it was. Let's see what it was. 5 yards, 10 yards, might be illegal hands to the face maybe or something like that. I didn't hear what the penalty was. Here comes Dominique in and Davin Winston out. And that's going to put the Eagles inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 with 7:58 here to go in the third quarter. All right, shotgun position. Dominique Mojica in the backfield. Perez goes in motion. Mojica gets the draw right up the middle. He's going to pick up maybe a yard, maybe 2, depends on where they mark it. We have 2.
It'll be 2nd down and 9.
2nd down and 9. They're going to give him 1 yard on the carry. So Davin Winston being used for the outside sweeps because he has great speed to the corner, and Dominique Mojica being used for up the gut runs because he's got the power. But if he breaks loose, he's got the speed too. One setback, that's Mojica off McLaughlin's left shoulder. 3 receivers to the near side with a tight end. McLaughlin rolls out to the left. He's going to throw.
There he is.
He's got a wide open receiver. Cedar Creek touchdown. Josh Noriega. Oh, wrong one. Aiden Prince, wide receiver for the Eagles, brings it in for the first Cedar Creek touchdown. McLaughlin to Prince. 12-yard strike.
They needed that.
That brings it to 19-8. Extra point pending. It's going to be Patrick Sessman in for the extra point. It's up, and he puts it through the uprights. Actually, was that Sessman or was that the quarterback that just kicked that?
No, quarterback held it.
Oh, quarterback held it. So that's going to be Akins Eagles 19, your Cedar Creek Eagles 9, as the Cedar Creek Eagles finally get into the end zone.
No penalties that drive.
Not on us, at least.
Nope, no penalties. We actually went through that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 play drive.
All right, Kevin here earlier was filling me in on a few chat, a few texts that we were getting and stuff. We're trying to do the best we can with what we got. We can't put the Akins Eagles at navy blue because the Cedar Creek Eagles are blue, so I can't have two blues on the scoreboard. So we have them in black, and earlier we had them in purple, but with my color blindness, I thought it was black. My apologies. But nonetheless, we're trying to do the best we can with what we got, and we'd appreciate everybody's support, and we appreciate everybody's continued support. If you have any questions, by all means, the Creek Broadcast Network at gmail.com, the Creek Broadcast Network at gmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to try to reach whatever we can reach. All right, at the 40-yard line, Sessman tees it up. That ball is on the way. It's going to be brought in at the 17-yard line by number 6. Moves out to the left side, looking for an opening, gets a little bit of yardage, and he's met finally at the 37-yard line. So it looks like a 20-yard return for Darius Peters. Actually, a 21-yard. They're going to give him one more. It's going to be placed at the 38-yard line, where the Akins Eagles will start 1st and 10 with 6:53 left to go in the third quarter. Akins Eagles started out the third quarter within 35 seconds. I already had a tally to put them up to 19, and another special teams come through on a block kick. I think that block kick was caused by a snap that the holder couldn't hold, because I saw Josh McCormick kind of stutter step before he was able to kick it, but it allowed the secondary to get over top and get that block. There's Welch with the handoff. Oh, Davis is wrapped up quick in the back. He's brought down hard, and he is met by number 51, I believe that's Rangel, William Rangel, on that right side. Made penetration, wrapped up Nate Davis on the handoff, right at the handoff, before he can even get started, all the way back to the Akins 33-yard line. A loss of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
That ought to build some morale for him.
Welch in the shotgun position, still has Davis in the backfield. 3 split to the near side, all stacked up, 1 to the top side, playing off that left hash mark, moving left to right.
Watch the pitch.
Welch is looking to throw. Oh, there's a bad block and a hold, possibly, but Welch goes nowhere. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage, as that play just fell apart for the Akins Eagles, as he was looking for the pitch, but the linebackers closed on him quickly, closing that gap, and that all Welch could do was just hold on to the ball and make the best of it, and the ball will be placed at the 33-yard line. It looks like he picked up maybe 1. It's going to be, no, he lost 1. I take that back. So now it's going to be 3rd and 15. I guess before it was 3rd and 14, or 2nd and 14. 5:40 to go in the third. The Eagles defense coming up strong here to start the third quarter. Welch in the shotgun position. 1 goes in motion. Has Davis. Fakes the handoff. Throws on the flank to the right side. He's got Davis, got a little bit of running room. Cuts back to the middle, and he gets wrapped up. It's going to bring up 4th down, as he's short of the first down marker at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 3 for the Cedar Creek, or for the Akins Eagles. At 5:11 to go, Akins up 19-9 on the Eagles, and it looks like the Akins Eagles are going to go for it. 4th down and 3. Welch in the shotgun position, 1 off his left shoulder, 2 split high and low. Waiting on the snap.
Trying to get them off sides.
Eagles from Cedar Creek holding strong. It's going to be a direct snap to Nate Davis, it looks like. And he's going to pooch punt it. That's a nice little play. Nice punt, and they're going to go out of bounds. And they're going to mark it right there. That needs to come back about 3 yards.
That's a pretty good punt for a running back.
Yeah. So nobody knows where the ball's going to be. Oh, it looks like they're going to place at the 14-yard line, where the Cedar Creek Eagles will have a Bastrop signs and banners 1st down, as the Eagles start deep in their own zone with 4:42 to go, down by 10 points. Could really use another tally this quarter to bring them within striking distance. So somebody going. I think the Cedar Creek fans really are kind of looking at an opportunity here to have something to cheer about. The defense is playing really well. The offense is like 1 click away from making something big break open. McLaughlin shotgun off to the right side, screen pass, got a little running room. He's going to pick up forward progress about 3 yards maybe, and they're still scrumming. I think that flank pass was to Dominique Mojica. They're the only one that's not going to be able to bring him down. Exactly who it was. Dominique in the middle of that scrum. He is such a strong kid. So it looks like it's going to
3 yards.
Pick up 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. The ball is going to be placed at the 16-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. Cedar Creek Eagles, that is.
They just have to be clean. Keep playing without penalties.
Folks, I apologize about the pregame again. I'm going to try to bring that to you. Our next game against Conley next week right here. Welch McLaughlin with the handoff and nowhere to go as
Dominique fumbled
the ball. Where is it? Looks like we got it back up. McLaughlin, the quarterback, pounced on it. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back. The ball's going to come back to the 11-yard line. So it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 9. No, I'm sorry, 3rd down. Where are they at? Oh, 3rd down and 13. Sorry. (19-9). Akins Eagles on top of the Cedar Creek Eagles. Eagles still trying to battle out of their own end here at the 11-yard line. 3rd and long. McLaughlin fades back. He's going to throw. Oh, off the fingertips of the intended receiver, number 7 for the Eagles. That's Aiden Prinz. And that's going to bring out 4th down situations.
He had him there. Just went right through his hands.
Back to punt for Cedar Creek as their quarterback, Brock McLaughlin, standing right on his own goal line. There's a snap, and the punt's going to be a low bouncer. Oh, it's picked up at the 45-yard line by Akins. He's running up the middle. He's got some running room. He's got 1 to beat. He's going to get into the end zone on a punt return, 6 points. Touchdown for the Akins Eagles. That is number 11, Robert Mallett, the 4th, with another tally.
That's their kicker.
That is their kicker.
Right through everybody.
Didn't even slow down.
That brings it up to 25-9 for the Akins Eagles.
Goodbye. They got speed. They always have speed.
Josh McCormick in for the extra point.
Obviously, he's not too
He's
tired.
had 2 blocks so far tonight. There's a snap. Oh, and he almost got him again.
He did.
As Davin Winston came around, or Damian Perez came around and darn near got it, but it went through for a 26-9. Your Akins Eagles up with 2:48 left to go in the. That's Coach Martinez next to us here.
Is it? Oh, it sure is.
So that's 26-9. Akins on top of the Cedar Creek Eagles as they try to get something started here towards the end of the 3rd quarter.
It's got 2:48 left in the 3rd.
Bastrop Signs and Banners is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek football and the Creek broadcast team live on SHN Sports. Uncharted Adventures is the house of untraditional entertainment. From a smash room, axe throwing, a bar and lounge, and an area coming soon, 2 lanes
you don't
of
get a whole lot
airsoft
of
shooting
chance for a
gallery for the
return
kids
with
of all
him
ages.
kicking the ball.
We are growing to expand your untraditional entertainment. For details, go to unchartedadventures.com or at Uncharted Adventures on Facebook to book your next adventure. That's Uncharted Adventures, the home of untraditional entertainment.
That was supposed to be a short one. That wasn't very short. All right, Josh McCormick ready to tee it up. Ball sitting at the 40-yard line. Deep for the Eagles are 2 Eagles because I can't see that far. And ball is on the way, and it's a high kick. Man, that boy's got a leg. Received at the 6-yard line, coming up the middle. Oh, and closed on quickly. Number 25 with the open field tackle is Anthony Tarahina.
Kickoff taken by Davin Winston. Brought up to the 14-yard line where Cedar Creek football 1st down and 10.
I believe Joshua Roberts had that return. Ow, 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 ow. Cramp. So the Eagles are going to start 1st and 10 from their own, looks like 14-yard line, deep in their own zone. 2:44 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Eagles having a little tough time getting things started here in the 2nd half. Ball handoff up the middle. Got a little bit of running room. He's going to get up near the 1st down marker. That carry by Dominique Mojica picks up 9. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Eagles.
He did, yeah. He had a minor stroke, one of our old coaches. He's doing good now, I hear, though.
Yeah. Heck of a golf coach, too, as a football coach.
Yeah.
All right, there's a snap, a little high, but it's brought down. Dominique Mojica met right at the line of scrimmage, but looks like he made the first down, and they're going to give him the 25-yard line, which is going to be 1st down and 10. Another Bastrop Signs and Banners 1st down for the Cedar Creek Eagles. BastropSigns.com, located at 248 FM 304 in Bastrop, Texas. Call Tim Marie or Matt at 512-332-0803.
How big is our quarterback, Pete?
Not very. There's a nice sweep play to Damian Perez. Gets around that left corner. Picks up about 7 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 3. Didn't look like he got that many yards, but he actually did.
Wow.
Gain of 7 on that play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
So Damian Perez with that wide sweep. So you were asking about Mr. McLaughlin.
Yeah.
I don't have any numbers on him. I don't have any like weights or anything. He's not. Doesn't look like. I don't know. He looks like he goes maybe about 150, 160 maybe, but he's kind of tall. So McLaughlin in shotgun position, one off his right shoulder. One receiver, Perez, goes in motion. Handoff on the inside to Mojica. Bounces to the outside. Oh, and he's got nowhere to go. Oh, he breaks one. He gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That's the way he should be cutting.
Yeah.
He hasn't been doing that all game.
Damian Perez comes out. Davin Winston comes in. McLaughlin comes in with the play. Look to Davin Winston for a little bit of speed on the backside here. 3 yards short of a 1st down. 16 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Our inaugural video broadcast from Memorial Stadium. That ball handed off. Oh, and he's going to be close. No, looks like he's going to be a little short.
He was down.
Oh, he was down.
He was down.
Yeah. Head judge is calling him down. He's going to be at like the 34-yard line. Looks like he's going to be a little short of the 1st down. Let maybe bring out 4th down and 1 as the 3rd quarter expires, with your Akins Eagles up on top of the Cedar Creek Eagles 26-9.
You know, at this point, being down what we are,
might as well. Go for it.
We'll take 4th down and 1 to begin quarter number 4.
So 4th quarter for the Cedar Creek Eagles. We still got a whole quarter of football left to go, but there's a lot of positives that we can take out of this as far as the Eagles are concerned. I think
take our penalties away,
yeah.
and this is a different game.
Yeah.
In all honesty. Our defense is not bad. Our line and linebackers are pretty dang good. And it's like a curse. Our secondary has been a curse for years and years and years.
Yeah. And hopefully with Coach Hill's move to squash the JV and bring those players up to kind of get indoctrinated with the new philosophy that he's going to bring to Cedar Creek, hopefully here in a year or so that we'll be right where we need to be with these boys.
It lets those younger kids,
because we're losing 25 this year.
I know, but it lets those younger kids play at this level, experience this speed, because it's different from JV.
All right, 4th and 1. The Eagles are going to go for it. Shotgun position. Oh, and they drew him offside.
That was on us.
That was on us. I think he reacted, though, didn't he? I thought he reacted. I thought he came over in neutral zone infraction. Yep. 1st down, Cedar Creek, brought to you by Bastrop Signs and Banners. And the long snap count, the hard snap count, the kind of stuff that Aaron Rodgers from the Packers is just notorious for, worked for the Cedar Creek Eagles here. And they got a 1st down all the way up to the 39-yard line with a fresh set of downs, and the clock didn't even move. Still 12 minutes shown on the fourth quarter. I'm not sure how that happened. Well, I guess the ball wasn't snapped, so the clock's not going to start. All right, quick to the line. McLaughlin shotgun, one off his left shoulder. That's Mojica. 3 receivers, 2 to the one to the top, 2 to the bottom, and McLaughlin's going to air it out. He's got one. Oh, and that ball's intercepted by number 8 for the Akins Eagles, and he's coming all the way back to the 40, and still on his feet. Breaks another tackle.
No.
He's at the 30, the 25, finally brought down in Eagle territory at the 22-yard line. Flag?
No, I think Aid's got to do a little better job about fighting for the ball on that.
The receiver was behind Aiden Prinz, and he just waited for that ball to get there and just took a half a step in front of him and took that ball right away from Aiden Perez.
Conduct on number 30 of the return team, pulling players off of the pile. That'll be 15 yards, first down, Akins. That is the first unsportsmanlike conduct for number 30.
So that was another penalty against Akins. So after that return, they're going to take 15 yards off of it. So that's going to bring that ball all the way back to the Cedar Creek 42-yard or 38-yard line, where the Akins Eagles will have 1st and 10. That ball was picked off at right around the 20-yard line in Akins territory, brought back about 60 yards, and now brought back another 15. So net 45 roughly on that interception. 11:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Akins 26, Cedar Creek 9. There's a quick pass. Number 13 has it. He's got some legs, and the ball was fumbled and picked up. And Cedar Creek.
Yes, we did.
Cedar Creek has the ball. So the ball was received by number 13, Jaden Williams. And on the tackle, he fumbled the ball. And it was picked up by Cedar Creek, and they will have a Bastrop Signs and Banners first down starting at their own 10-yard line. Another great defensive effort by the Cedar Creek Eagles to cough up the turnover. Somebody likes them.
Well, they keep letting us back in the game.
Yeah, the defense is definitely doing their part. Come on, offense. Let's keep on going. You can't have all these pass interferences. Can't have these pick sixes.
No, for sure. Keep throwing.
Oh, no.
Good decision. Good decision.
All right, he threw that one away. Just nothing available. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 as McLaughlin had to dump that one. So I always wonder this as a football coach, when you have a group of players, just hypothetically speaking, you have a group of players, and with the much experience, not only at the college level but at the high school level that Coach Hill has, his repertoire of play calling, I wonder what he's limited to.
Well, I think he's more balanced than we've been in the past. I feel like he is. I mean, he's going about 60-40 right now as far as.
There's McLaughlin with the keeper, goes up the left side. He's got some running room. He's over the 20. He gets forced out of bounds at about the 24-yard line for another Bastrop Signs and Banners first down.
There's a flag on the play, too.
There's a flag on the play.
That might be a late hit out of bounds.
Oh.
It was on us.
All right, that's going to nullify that. Take that back, Tim. No first down for you. 11:13 to go in the fourth quarter. Eagles 1 step forward, 2 steps back so far this second half.
That's more like 5 steps back.
Yeah, I was trying to help him out a little bit. Ball's at the 5-yard line.
That was a good 13-yard run.
So McLaughlin has some speed, and he's able to pick his holes and able to keep the ball when he thinks he needs to if there's nothing available for him to throw to. So, I mean, he had a great run right there, but somebody on the backside decided that he needed a little extra help and got called for the holding penalty. Shotgun position, standing on his own goal line. McLaughlin takes the snap, hands it off to, I think it's Davin Winston.
Is that Winston?
No, that was number 13. Elijah Mojica. He got a brother out here?
Oh, he does have a little brother.
I didn't know that. We got 2 Mohicas. Did not know that.
What grade's he in?
I think he's got to be a freshman.
No, he's got to be a sophomore.
Sophomore? Yeah, probably a sophomore. Yeah, grade 10. Yep,
Wow.
sophomore. Looky there. A future Mohica.
Future Mohica.
All right, so they gave him a couple yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 13. McLaughlin waiting on a snap. Akins showing blitz. He rolls back. Oh, he's going to get he's going to get tripped up. Ball's loose.
You got it.
And it looks like Cedar Creek's able to recover it at the 5-yard line, but nonetheless it's going to be 4th down and 13 for Cedar Creek as they just having a difficult time in this second half getting the wheels turning. As McLaughlin's going to drop back to punt for Cedar Creek, standing near his own end line, right in the middle of the penalty box for the soccer team, for the soccer field, or goalie box, I should say. 9:50 to go in the 4th quarter. There's McLaughlin with the kick. It's going to be a low bouncer. Oh, it takes an Akins bounce. Oh, now it takes a Cedar Creek bounce. Over the 40, all the way to the near 45-yard line, just shy of the 45-yard line, where the Akins Eagles will start out 1st and 10 at 9:34 to left to go in the 4th quarter.
We do have to give him some credit because he didn't start out punting, but he's kept us out of trouble.
Yeah.
All his punts have been 40 yards.
It reminds me of somebody. I used to punt like that.
Oh, that
rollout little burner punt. Your son, Hunter. Hunter used to punt like that. He used to get a little further downfield. All right, 1st and 10 for the Akins Eagles. Quincy Welch still at the helm for the Eagles. Hands it off to 22. He bounces outside. He's wrapped up quickly by number 32, Jafar Johnson, on a great tackle right back at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gave him 1 yard. Looks like they're going to give him 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. That is Oscar Adami on the carry. Quincy Welch looking to the sideline for the play call. Calls it out to his offensive line. 1 setback. That's Adami. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top side. Hands it off to Adami. He's being chased down, getting isolated. Oh my! What a hit!
Who is that?
Jose Hernandez just came up and throttled Oscar Adami on that flat. He thought he had the corner, and along came a freight train.
He said he had enough.
He laid the blue on him hard. That actually took him back right to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. 8:21 to go in the 4th quarter. Akins in control, 26-9 here. Early in the 4th quarter. Quincy Welch sends one in motion, gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Welch rolls out to the right side. He's looking to throw. He's going to air one out right up the middle.
Turn around.
And, that's going to be short. Kind of threw it into a no man's land. That ball looked like it may have been intended for number 80, which was Rodrigo Rocha, a 6'1 senior. But actually, in grand scheme of things, there really wasn't a receiver anywhere close to that ball. But he aired it out about 40 yards.
There are 2 penalties on the play. Ineligible man downfield on the offense, number 55. Roughing the passer on the defense, number 50. Those penalties will offset. We'll replay 3rd down.
All right, so there you go. Offsetting penalties, roughing the passer, and illegal man downfield.
You got lucky there.
Yeah. So they're going to replay 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down and 9, 8:02 on the clock. Quincy Welch, quarterback for the Akins Eagles. In the backfield, we have Oscar Adami, 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the top side. Off the right hash mark, here's the snap, moving left to right.
Blitz.
Or right to left. Welch is on the run. He's going to have to throw it, and incomplete, out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th and 9 as the Cedar Creek Eagle defense putting a ton of pressure on Quincy Welch, flushing him out of the pocket and not coming up short. So it's going to be 4th down and 9 from the Cedar Creek 43-yard line.
They've done that all night. They've put pressure on him all night long.
I don't have a bad thing to say about the Cedar Creek defense. I really don't. I think they're playing very, very well.
I'm a little worried about the secondary.
Yeah.
But the line and the linebackers,
I think they're doing a great job.
You can't complain about them. They made some big plays, and they'll hit you.
So Cade walked down at UTSA.
Yeah, he's doing good.
I haven't seen him play yet. I want to go down and watch him play. We should go down there and watch him
Oh,
one day.
I told her as soon as she knows he's playing, I would love to go watch.
Normally we go to a couple of games like when the band's playing and stuff, but we haven't been to a game yet this year.
I would love to go. If y'all are going, let me know.
Yeah, that'd be fun. It's a fun time. The Alamo Dome's a great place to watch football.
Oh, is that where they play?
Yeah, they play in the Alamo Dome.
That's awesome, man.
And their new coach, they're 3-0 this year. They started out 3-0.
Yeah,
they're doing really well.
I wonder if he's got to play any yet.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm so glad that boy went to play football.
I did. I knew I was worried there for a minute. I thought he was going to go to A&M and not play.
It was a crime for him not to play.
Yeah,
he should be playing somewhere.
I'm not sure. I looked at the roster. I think they got him at linebacker.
Yes, I do know they have him at linebacker. And he might be undersized, but I've never seen a kid play the field like that. We had Alfred Collins on our team for all those years, and he never beat Cade in tackles.
Yeah. That guy's the way that kid moved to the football. I mean, he just followed. It was like radar, man. He just knew where that ball was going to be and he was always there. He was man. I can't even remember how many tackles he had. Shotgun position. Here's Welch. He's looking for trying to draw him offside. He has a hard count. He calls the audible at the line. Quincy Welch drops back, one setback, 2 top, 2 bottom. He's waiting on the snap. Somebody's not snapping the ball.
Good job. Okay, they're going to punt.
Oh, here we go. They're going to punt off the 4th and 9. They tried that same thing again. That ball snapped to Davis. Oh, Davis is going to run off to the side. Oh, and that ball's going to go wanker.
Oh, he got smashed,
He got smashed, but he's out of the pocket, so he's free game. That ball actually stayed in bounds somehow. I thought it went out of bounds.
I thought it went to the stadium. They were trying to give it to his.
So the ball went probably 40 yards in the air and 20 yards downfield, but nonetheless, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cedar Creek Eagles, all the way back at their own 17-yard line with 7:35 to go. Akins Eagles up 26-9.
It did go way farther than I expected, to be honest with you. I didn't think it was going to go that far.
When someone's dad said, "Bring me the football," I thought that's exactly what that kicker was doing, giving his dad the football.
That's how we used to punt. We used to run out like that, kick the ball. Unless there was nobody out there, then we run.
All right, McLaughlin out to the left side, has a receiver, gets up over the 20 to about the 22, 23-yard line. That ball caught by Damian Perez. Near an Eagle first down. He's going to get 8 on the reception. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 2.
Gets the ball up to the 25-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play. 2nd down.
Uncharted Adventures is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek Sports and the Creek broadcast team.
McLaughlin shotgun position, one off the left side. High snap, brings it back down, gets it to Davin Winston. Gets it up over top of the 29 to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be a Cedar Creek Bastrop signs and banners 1st down as the Eagles move the chains. 6:51 to go in the 4th quarter. Looking to get something rallied here to make it respectable. 26-9, Akins Eagles on top. Shotgun position, one off his left shoulder. That's Davin Winston. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. McLaughlin looks to the left, goes right. He's got one now. He's got a wide open player, number 7, off the left side. That ball caught by Aiden Perez, and that's going to be a big Bastrop signs and banners 1st down for the Cedar Creek Eagles. That's about a 27-yard reception from McLaughlin to Perez.
Very beautiful pass.
I'm sorry, Prince. I keep saying Perez. Aiden Prince. What a beautiful throw. And Aiden Prince getting separation from the secondary to open himself up. Probably one of the biggest plays Cedar Creek has had thus far in the game. As Eagles are 1st and 10 from the Akins 44-yard line. There's the snap. Winston gets the draw. Cuts back. He's got some running room. He's over the 40. He bounces to the outside. He's the 35, the 30. He gets down the sideline. He's still in bounds. Finally forced out all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Davin Winston with the carry.
This is very good for the Eagles offense. We have not seen this
About a
playing
35-yard
the full game.
run all the way down to the 15-yard line. Another Bastrop Signs first down for the Cedar Creek Eagles. BastropSigns.com.
2 big plays in a row, one in the air and one on the ground.
One more. Let's bring it home.
All right, Winston in the backfield with McLaughlin. 2 split out, 1 top, 1 bottom, a tight end, a wildcat formation. Got the other back off the left side there. Perez gets out to the left side, and the reception, he blows, and he's going to trot in. And forced out of bounds inside the 5. That's number 11, Damian Perez with the reception. And it should be another Eagle first down. I don't see any flags on the play. It's inside the 5-yard line. First and goal as a referee or the officials call a timeout for an injured Akins player on the far right side. It should be short-lived. They should drag him off the side of the field. He's being helped off by the trainers.
They marking us at the 3 or 4?
It looks like the 5. Or no, is that the 3? No, yeah, you're right. They haven't moved the sticks. Oh, they need to lay the sticks down. It was first and goal for the Eagles at the 3-yard line with 5:42. So far, the best series of the game for the Cedar Creek Eagles, where they're actually putting some yards in the stat books. 26-9, Akins Eagles on top of Cedar Creek as we are still on an official timeout. He's off the playing field over there. I'm not sure why they're not resuming play. They're still tending to the Akins players, but he's off the sideline by about 5-6 feet.
I think it's a cramp, it looks like.
Yeah. It's a beautiful night for football. I mean, it's cool. The humidity's low. I mean, as long as you're staying hydrated, shouldn't be any reason to cramp. But nonetheless, we're not down there.
A lot of running around.
That's a lot of running that I'm not going to do. So all the power to these guys. Cedar Creek moving the chains again. First and goal from their 3-yard line. Let's see if they can finish what they started here. That started all the way back at the 32-yard line. Where did this start at?
We started at
the 17-yard line. So by far the best drive the Eagles have had.
And here's where our
Cedar
strength
Creek.
is. We run the ball
McLaughlin, shotgun position. 1 setback with Winston off his right shoulder. 2 receivers split wide. 1 goes in motion coming that way. Back off to Winston. Winston jogs back. And he's brought down. Picks up a couple. He might be down to about the 1-yard line. It's going to be second down and goal as Davin Winston squeezes out 2.
You know who's getting it now, right?
Should be Domino's Pizza.
Domino's
He's
Pizza's
going to
getting
deliver.
it.
He's going to deliver. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. 5:15 on the clock and ticking. 19 on the play clock. Wide receiver split out. You got Aiden Prinz and Joshua Roberts on the split wide receivers. One setback with McLaughlin. Roberts goes in motion. Hands it off to Winston.
He got in.
And he's in for another Cedar Creek touchdown. Davin Winston on the draw. Punches it in 1 yard out. And Cedar Creek tallies to 15-26. Extra point pending.
You know, that was not an easy run. He is a little
He's quick
jitterbug in there.
He gets off the ball quick.
He does. He hits the holes fast, and he's vertically fast.
Ball's on the ground, and it's up and good. 2 for 2 is Mr. Sessman.
That's a great kick because
McLaughlin on the hold.
It was a bad snap, and he didn't even get it up all the way.
Puts the Eagles within 10. At 4:56 left to go in the fourth quarter. Akins Eagles 26, Cedar Creek Eagles 16.
Bastrop Stone Material Supply is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek Sports and the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports.
The Roscoe State Bank is proud to bring you the excitement of Cedar Creek athletics on the Creek Network and KMAX Sports.
Bastrop Signs and Banners is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek football and the Creek broadcast team live on SHN Sports.
Hope they're not listening. Hope Rob wasn't listening to that. Sorry, Rob. That one snuck in on me. My bad. Yikes. Bastrop.
What?
Bastrop bailed.
Did they really?
Yep, they're with SHN Sports now.
Oh, I'll be dang.
Robert and what's his name, John?
They're all there too now?
Yep, SHN Sports. He called me about a month ago asking about it, and I told him, I was like, best thing we ever did and the cheapest. As long as you got your own equipment, he doesn't charge anything. All he wants is, the SHN brand to be out there.
That's fine.
Yep. So, all right, Cedar Creek Eagles getting ready to kick off. Looks like it's going to be an onside kick from the 40-yard line. At least that's what they're gearing up for. Number 10 for the Eagles, Henry Jones with the bounce, and that ball's going to be, picked up by the Akins Eagles at the Akins 45-yard line, where they will start 1st and 10. Just a little too much pepper on that onside kick. It's funny, ever since that onside kick that the Cowboys had to win that game the week before last, everybody's been trying to kick like that, making that ball spin. And
yeah, I don't know if you can duplicate that.
Yeah, that was a one-timer, man. All right, Akins Eagles starting 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. 4:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Quincy Welch still at the helm for the Akins Eagles. One setback with Adami. Two split to the top side, two to the bottom side. Low snap. Adami gets the draw. Oh, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. And I believe that's William Rangel. I'm not sure.
Same one.
Number 51.
Same one who popped him before.
William Rangel. And then you have number 30 that was right there with him, Marco Portillo. I'm saying, I mean, this, I don't know. I'm just lost for words. I think the Cedar Creek defense's line is just doing awesome.
Very good.
All right, shotgun position, waiting on the snap. One setback. Here's a snap. Quincy's looking to throw to the left side. He's got one receiver. I thought I saw a flag, but no, the ball's caught. And he's going to get over top of the 45-yard line to about the 44 into Cedar Creek territory, and that's going to move the chains for an Akins first down.
Ball goes inside Cedar Creek territory to the 44-yard line. First down and 10.
Matthew Fan in for the offensive line for Akins. Giving some of those Akins offensive line boys a breather. Taking a beating tonight by those Cedar Creek defensive line. Playing 4 across the front, 4 across the back, and 2 secondary. Quincy motions one in motion. Fades back to throw. He's going to air one out the right side. He's got a receiver. Oh, that's going to be pass interference big time. He drug him down, or else he would have caught it. I don't know if that's probably a good penalty. I mean, he would have caught it. Would have been.
He just got out of position.
Yeah. He got turned around and then at the last second grabbed onto the player to be pass interference against the Cedar Creek Eagles. Automatic first down. That ball will be moved 15 yards.
I'm surprised they just didn't run the timeout.
Yeah.
What makes every bite lots better at Schlotzsky's? Well, there's lots to love, including fresh from scratch breads and pizza dough.
Yeah, they get
When
greedy
you're
here.
hungry
Can
for
bite them.
homemade, remember, there's lots to love.
All right, here's the snap and a handoff to Nate Davis. Got nowhere to go, and he's wrapped up as he saw a wall of blue coming in. He's actually going to lose a couple of yards, all the way back to the 31-yard line. That was a short handoff, and the Eagle linebacker. Oh, there's another flag. Let's see who gets this one. There's only one white-blue jersey in there, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think it was on us.
There are unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on both teams. Number 51 on the defense,
William
number 5
Rangel.
on the offense. That is the first for both players.
I mean, the referees are calling it tight, man. They're not letting these kids get out of hand, I mean, maybe they weren't social distancing. I don't know. 3:22 to go in the game. Akins Eagles up by 10, 26-16 over Cedar Creek. Clock is running, 16 seconds on the play clock. Quincy Welch drops back in the shotgun position. Nate Davis off the left, and there's another flag.
False start.
False start on 75, gets called for the false start for the Akins Eagles. Back it up 5. That's going to make it second down and 17.
bring up second down and 17 for Akins.
As the clock continues to roll. So, I mean, the clock is not the friend of the Cedar Creek Eagles, as the Akins are just eating it up. Second down and 17. Let's take another penalty, just keep going backwards, eat the clock up. Welch, shotgun position, gets the snap. He rolls out to the left. Quick snap pass out to the left at about the 45-yard line, number 16. Breaks a couple of tackles. He's got some running room, and finally brought down inside the 15-yard line. That ball caught by Zach Cagle.
Number 16, Zach Cagle. Injury timeout on the field.
About a 35-yard reception and run. Got an injured player. Another Akins injured player on the near sideline by the Cedar Creek bench. The ball is going to be placed at the 13-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Akins Eagles with 2:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Next Friday right here, folks, 7 o'clock. Here at Memorial Stadium, the Cedar Creek Eagles host the Pflugerville Connolly. Part of one of the new teams in our district after they drew the lines this year. Redrew the lines, I should say. So we have Rouse, Glenn, Pflugerville, Connolly,
Elgin,
Bastrop, Elgin, Brenham, and I already said Rouse, didn't I? Yeah. Or Eastview. I forgot Eastview. And we have Eastview, Georgetown, Eastview, which will be interesting because we're going to have 2 SHN broadcasts going that night, because SHN also broadcasts Eastview, and they're going to be here. So 7 o'clock pregame, probably 6:20 again this time. Hopefully I have it working right. We'll recap some stuff we talked about this week. My apologies again. I had some audio difficulties. Video was working, but nothing else was apparently. So Welch drops back, got one off setback. He just takes a snap. Quick handoff to Davis. Up the middle, breaks some tackles. He's a hard man to bring down. Gets inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. Another flag on the play. We've got a player down for Cedar Creek this time.
That's our heavy hitter, too.
Can't see that. Is that 30?
20.
20? Jose Hernandez. So I'm not sure what the flag is for. But nonetheless, Coach Hill comes out onto the field to check him out, along with trainer Jeremy Tarks. And
28.
28. Oh, 28 was the injured Jerry Torres. Jeremy Tarks and Sarah Forbes are the Cedar Creek trainers.
24 of the offense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
So 15 yards back for the Akins Eagles. Another penalty. Like Sam called it earlier in the game, Akins the penalties always seem to plague them, but fortunately they're on top by 10, 26-16, with just a little over 2 minutes to go in the game. Quincy Wells comes to the line, calls the play, has setback with Nate Davis. Off his left shoulder, 2 receivers. Quincy drops back, dumps it over the middle to Nate Davis. He's got some running room. Goes out to the right side over the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's going to walk. Oh, he breaks the plane. Did he hang over? It's a touchdown, Akins Eagles, as Nate Davis takes it to the house from 28 yards out.
That boy is fast.
Whoa.
He's just so hard to take down. Like you said earlier, he's just solid.
That's if you can catch him.
That takes the tally at the 32-16. Extra point pending. 1:37 to go in the game.
That was a great play call at that time, too.
It's just a little dump over the top screen pass. Davis takes it to the house, 28 yards out.
Well, with
Josh McCormick. Extra point. Oh, Darnier got that one blocked too. Tell you, man, Damian Perez is so quick off that side over there. So that point's going to count, and it's 33-16. Akins Eagles on top of Cedar Creek with 1:37 left to go in the game. You're listening to SHN Sports and the Creek broadcast team live from Memorial Stadium with Pistol Pete, Sam Houston, and Kevin Newsom, our special guest. Have you talked about your podcast yet?
No, I haven't actually.
Talk about your podcast real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we do is we like to provide an entertainment podcast. We like to bring in veterans. We like to bring in nonprofits. We like to bring in all that stuff so they can get their word out there. We also have the Justin Taylor Band as well. We have a couple music entertainers that come on, and we just like to have a good time.
What about the future of the NK Pod?
So right now we have to go to audio only, but starting next year we're going to go back to video, and we're going to the Houston Rodeo Cook-Off. We already got that going up and set up. We got all that going on, and we'll be interviewing the first place winners last year.
Outstanding.
Yeah,
so
it's a good time.
So go to NK Pod. I mean, it's not podcast. It says POD Pod. It's N and the symbol and, or like the little squiggly symbol N and K, not N and K. N and K Pod, and on YouTube. And look at some of their podcast stuff that they've done already. It's actually pretty entertaining and very informational. Anything from politics to Veterans Affairs to some music, like you said. So check out NK Pod on YouTube, and go ahead and subscribe, and you'll get all the notifications for the future NK podcasts.
Absolutely. We're on Facebook, and we have a link for our iHeartRadio as well that they can stream on for their early morning radio.
Holy shnikes, look at that.
Good Lord, that kid can kick a football.
Another 60-yard kick to the end zone by Josh McCormick. It's going to be a touchback, and the Eagles will come out 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
He's had about 14 touchbacks tonight. He's had one punt return for a touchdown of like 66 yards.
That boy's got a leg, man.
And he's the kicker.
Yep.
He's not even on offense.
Nope, he's just a kicker. All right, Cedar Creek. Last hurrah, minute 37 to go, down 33-16 to the Akins Eagles. Speed has been the downfall to the Cedar Creek Eagles as far as Akins is concerned. There's a snap. McLaughlin looking to throw. He's going to air one now. He's got a wide open prior. That's Prinz, Aiden Prinz.
Get out of bounds.
Gets up over the 35 to about the 37-yard line for another Cedar Creek Bastrop signs and banners first down. BastropSigns.com. Quick hurry up as the receivers get set. Late substitution, Joshua Roberts. There's a snap. McLaughlin goes out to the left side to Damian Perez. Perez gets a block, gets over top of the 50. He's got some running room. Oh, he stepped out of bounds right around the 49-yard line, but another Bastrop Signs first down. Into the game now. We got number 2, Patrick Gwynn. Haven't seen him yet tonight.
Did you get 11 yards on that?
Yes, 11 yards. Just enough for a little over first down. 49-yard line, 1st and 10. Minute 16 to go. You know what I like to see right now? Minute 16 to go. The Eagles are down by, almost, we're down by 17 points, and all the Eagle fans are still here. Nobody's walking out. Nobody's leaving.
Nope.
McLaughlin gets the handoff. He's got an open runner.
That's Mojica.
Dominique Mojica stretching his legs for another Cedar Creek first down all the way to the Akins 30. That's going to be a 20-yard run for Dominique Mojica. Quick hurry-up offense. Clock still running, minute 10. Eagles are not giving up. McLaughlin calls the play to the offensive line. 2 receivers top, 1 bottom, 1 setback. Has the snap. He's looking to throw. He's got Perez wide open at the 20. He's still on his feet. Get out of bounds, young man. Oh, my goodness.
That's Hayden again.
Aiden Prinz. Did I say Perez?
Yeah.
I keep saying Perez. My bad. My apologies. Been a main focus on receiving tonight for the Eagles. Prinz on the outside is going to be another Bastrop Signs and Banners first down. All the way down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles with the clock ticking at 47. They got 3 timeouts left. Why not use one? Just to kind of give your guys a rhythm here. Shotgun position. McLaughlin, 37 seconds, drops back. 1 off his right shoulder, 2 split. McLaughlin keeps it, finds a hole up the middle. He's got a little running. Ooh, takes a hard hit right at about the 9-yard line, 10-yard line. And you got to mark him where he goes down, guys, not where he gets hit. He went forward another yard before he even went down. So that ball's marked at the 10-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and about 6. Timeout, Cedar Creek with 27 seconds left to go. Down 33-16, but they're threatening inside the red zone. Eagles theoretically have put together a pretty decent second half. You know, with one scoring drive that went 83 yards, and then this one here started out back at I'm not sure where this one started at.
21. At
the 21-yard line. So they're putting some decent numbers up as far as moving the ball. We just gotta, the whole too much too late type thing, But I really think this is being a non-conference game against a much bigger team. I really think that the Eagles more or less are holding their own. I really do. I really do. All right. 2nd down and 7. McLaughlin shotgun position. 27 seconds on the clock. Mojica goes in motion. McLaughlin rolls out to the right side. He's got a receiver. And, he gets hit hard as Joshua Roberts on the reception gets all the way down to what appears to be the 2-yard line where the Eagles will have 1st and goal with 21 seconds to go. And I think that clock stopped because what's that?
I thought it was a baby Mojica at first.
No, it was number 3, Joshua Roberts. He's caught a few passes tonight. Oh, he's got it at the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1. Set up an interview with Coach Hill next week, probably Wednesday afternoon or maybe Thursday morning. I want to get into his team time. So I think we'll have a lot to talk about after this game. McLaughlin shotgun. Oh, that ball's going to be dead. Looks like he delay a game. Yeah, it's going to back it up 5. So it's going to be 1st down and goal from the 6-yard line now. Clock stops with 20 seconds on the board. I think this would be a really good Eagle boost if the Eagles can punch this in. Just to make this this 79-yard drive.
He has had
not
Coughlin
in vain.
has had an exceptional half throwing the ball. He's had 1 incompletion. He had 1 interception.
To me, he seems like that quarterback that's just going to get better and better every game. McLaughlin keeps the ball. Oh, and he gets wrapped up inside the 5. It's going to be 3rd down and goal as the Eagles call a timeout. They have 1 left with 14 seconds to go.
That is their 2nd of the half.
And they're going to talk about it here for a second, and we're going to play a spot here. You're listening to the Creek broadcast team on SHN Sports live from Memorial Stadium, our inaugural video night. And big kudos to my son Barton running the video camera. Hopefully he's doing pretty good. Hopefully the picture's coming through. Can you see that fuzz stuff on the picture?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Not sure what's causing it. I'm going to have to get with my my technical advisor and try to figure out what's causing that fuzz on there. I think it has something to do with the HDMI cables that we're using or something. But either way, we're going to get that all figured out.
Bastrop Signs and Banners is a proud sponsor of Cedar Creek football and the Creek broadcast team live on SHN Sports.
Bastrop Signs and Banners is our 1st down sponsor. That's why you're hearing them so much tonight. So every time the Cedar Creek Eagles get a 1st down, Bastrop Signs and Banners of off a 248 FM 304 gets a mention. So we thank Tim and Maria and Matt over there, family-owned business for 14 years now. McLaughlin with the throw. Oh, just overthrows number 12 in the end zone. With 10 seconds on the clock, that pass intended for Devin Wemhoff, a senior tight end. He comes out of the game, and into the game is Joshua Roberts. He's had a couple receptions this drive. McLaughlin brings the play in from the sideline. 10 seconds to go, 33-16. Cedar Creek Eagle fans have to be kind of pleased with what they're seeing a little bit.
I would be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. McLaughlin shotgun position, 1 setback, takes the snap. He's looking to the right. He's got the throw. He never saw him. Never saw the ball.
Aiden didn't turn around.
It's going to bring up 4th and goal. They're going to go for it as McLaughlin comes limping off to the side. That ball was intended for Aiden Prinz. He was wide open, but he just didn't see the ball coming, and he turned just a little too late. When you're that wide open, you have to turn a lot quicker than that because he's going to bring that ball to you quick. But nonetheless, it was a wide open attempt. So shout out to all of our sponsors, and we're going to bring those up. We're going to have a post-game show. Yeah, this time is timeout called by Akins to stop the clock, or it never started. It's still at 7 seconds. Post-game show right after the end of this contest is going to be brought to you by Schlotsky's Deli, Austin Eatery, right here located in Bastrop on Highway 71 in front of Walmart, and also over in Elgin off of Highway 290, right there near the split where 95 goes north and 290 goes east, or west, I mean. So the Akins Eagles come out of their timeout. Cedar Creek's got one more shot. It's 4th and goal. 7 seconds left to go. Let's see if they can't punch it in. We got two receivers near side, Damian Perez and Aiden Prinz up to the top side. There's McLaughlin going to throw. Yeah, Cedar Creek touchdown. Aiden Prinz drags it in as the clock expires, and Cedar Creek Eagles didn't win, but what a way to end the ball game. And the Eagles will have an opportunity to tally up one extra point. Great offensive effort by the Cedar Creek Eagles this second half. They capped off 2 80-yard-plus drives, 4 scoring possessions, which is pretty darn good as far as Eagle history is concerned. So looks like there's a penalty on the play, so it's going to be brought back to the snap the ball from the 10-yard line. The ball is going to be placed at the 15 for the extra point as Henry Jones tees it up. Snap is high, it's on its way, and it is good. He punches it through. He is perfect tonight. 3 for 3 on the extra points, and that's going to cap it off for the Cedar Creek Eagles and the Akins Eagles. And that final is going to be 33 for your Akins Eagles and 22 for your Cedar Creek Eagles. Was not a bad game. So as the teams come across, I'm not sure what they're going to do here. I thought this whole social distance thing was going to eliminate this handshake at midfield type thing, but I guess, yeah, they're like, oh, heck no, we're going to go. Oh, they're going to do, okay, they're doing some kind of modified. This is crazy. This is awesome. Get that.
Oh, man. Get that.
Get that.
Bart.
That's funny. Not funny, but I mean, it's necessary. But instead of shaking hands, they stand on the respective 5 yards apart and hold their arms out as if they're doing high fives to each other. But all the Allen, there you go. All the kudos to the Cedar Creek football team and the Akins Eagles football team. The final score tonight, 33-23, as the Cedar Creek Eagles really started putting something together there in the second half. Just a little too much, too little, too late, but nonetheless, 2 impressive drives. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back after these messages with a post-game wrap-up, sponsored by Schlotsky's Austin Eatery.
Hey folks, did you know for over 22 years, Bastrop Stone and Material Supply has been the go-to for professionals and DIYers to use for all their landscape projects. Established in 1998, the family-owned business has served Bastrop and surrounding areas with the quality, affordable landscape materials that they deserve. Their huge selection of materials will help you drive that creative side of you to help you create that dream landscape. For more information and details, visit bastropstone.com or call Jaime or Gabby at 512-303-5060. It's Bastrop Stone and Material Supply. Our reputation is rock solid. After 14 years of serving the Bastrop and surrounding area, Bastrop Signs and Banners located at 248 Highway 304 in Bastrop, Texas, the family-owned business continues to turn out quality products at an affordable price. With no job too big or too small, Bastrop Signs specializes in what you need. Whether it's a sign for the yards, promote your business, or getting that car, truck, or box trailer wrapped professionally, quality workmanship at an affordable cost is job one for Bastrop Signs. So go visit BastropSigns.com for store hours and ordering information, or find us on Facebook. Call 512-332-0803. That's Bastrop Signs and Banners, where we print it all. Are you a play outside the box kind of person, or just looking to unleash some pent-up aggression, or maybe just celebrating a divorce? Whichever it may be, I have the perfect place for you. Uncharted Adventures, formerly 512 Rage Room, located in Kyle, Texas at 395 County Road 202, Building 17B, right outside Kyle on FM 150. It has a huge smash room, 4 axe-throwing targets, with a bar and lounge area for you to relax. You can smash and destroy anything from TVs, computers, glassware, furniture, even cars. It's great fun for the whole family. And coming soon, a 2-lane shooting gallery. Check them out at unchartedadventures.com for details, or call 512-537-3113. Ask for Damon, Trace, Sarah, or Denise. Book your next Uncharted adventure now. That's Uncharted Adventures. They are the house of untraditional entertainment.
I'm in a state of caffeination, got all my fingers shaking. Must have been my large Americano, mochaccino, macchiato. Now the family's gone to bed, and that's my favorite time to get some tips on better rates. Cause my State Farm guy answers late, and even when it's not my agent, someone's standing by so patient. Getting coverage questions answered helps me to relax. Get to a better state, State Farm.
Tired of the usual? Schlotzsky's is the only place to get the original toasted sandwich with made-from-scratch sourdough buns. Come in today and treat yourself to a one-of-a-kind sandwich experience. Schlotzsky's, funny name, serious sandwich.
The Roscoe State Bank strongly supports the efforts of the Bastrop Chamber of Commerce and its We Believe in BISD campaign, which unites the community and local businesses in support of the Bastrop Independent School District. Bastrop and Cedar Creek schools have great teachers helping great kids achieve great things. At the Roscoe State Bank, we do believe in BISD and in its mission to provide pathways with pride and purpose for all of its students. Find out more at webelieveinbisd.com.
Bastrop Stone Material welcomes you back to Cedar Creek Eagle football.
Welcome back to the Memorial Stadium, where the Cedar Creek Eagles drop a tough one to the Akins Eagles by a score of 33-23. It was a good game. We really enjoyed it up here. We thought the Eagles showed a lot of really impressive traits, especially on defense. Offense is coming along. They had 2 very impressive drives this second half. One for 83 yards, and the other one for 79 yards from the 21.
Right there.
So 2 great, impressive moves to not only start the drive but to finish it off. So it's a nice breath of fresh air to see the offense be able to move the ball like that and ultimately put points on the board. Just not enough for the Akins Eagles. You know, we just couldn't get past them. They're a big, strong, fast team. They had a couple of really dominant players with Quincy Welch at the quarterback and Nate Davis in the backfield was responsible for a lot of their yards. They spread it out a little bit with Oscar Adami, but most of the running and the passing went to Nate Davis, a very quick, effective young man. So Sam, like we talked about off the air here a second ago, we had the Cedar Creek Eagles. I mean, man, it was even though they lost, it was fun to watch because it wasn't. They had their moments in the game where they were like, 1 step forward, 2 step backs. But once they started getting a rhythm, they really started putting some.
Realistically, if you take the penalties out of the first half, it's a whole different. It's a different ballgame. We lose, but it's a close game. I mean, they had. If you look at the offensive possessions that they scored on, they were all clean run series. We didn't have a penalty. We didn't have issues. You look at the 3 and outs, all penalties, or not 3 and outs, but the failed drives were all penalties. We only had, I think in the whole game, we had 2 3 and outs is all we had, which that's not bad. But we had several possessions that, not interception, but penalties to start. Now the second half, we didn't get nearly the amount of penalties we did in the first half. We had 1 interception in the first half, and we had a return for a touchdown on a punt. So, take those 2 out. I mean, that's
So how did Brock McLaughlin do in the second half as far as passing was concerned? It seemed to me like he did pretty well.
Oh, yeah, he definitely, he was
8 for 10?
8 for 10, yeah, for 100 yards and change. I mean, for the game, he finished 15 to 23 for 144 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, which that's pretty good. I know we're not throwing the ball deep or downfield or anything like that, but he made a lot of wise decisions.
Yep.
He threw balls he was supposed to throw. If he didn't have a throw, he would run or throw it away. He didn't try to push anything in. You know, I'm very impressed with the young man. I think smarts is a huge thing, and as far as quarterback goes. And I thought he made a lot of only bad decision I saw him make was he ran out of bounds 2 yards before on that third down play.
Yeah.
And really, the markers are on the other side. That's not as easy as people think it is. It's easy to say, oh, no, it's not that easy to know where the markers are when they're that far across the field.
Yeah, I mean, it was a simple mistake. I mean, it could have made the difference. It could have extended that drive a little more. They could have got in the end zone. It might,
maybe not. But one of the other things I was impressed in was Davin. Dom seemed like he struggled a little bit. He definitely didn't seem like he was he almost like he's dancing too much, and that's not the kind of back he is. He's a run you over back.
He needs to be an Ezekiel Elliott, run
just
right straight up the gut.
You over.
Yeah. Because we have Davin. I mean, I was really impressed with that combination. When that wasn't working, it was refreshing to see that we had somebody else to go to that could actually move the ball.
Total different. Davin is a totally different back.
Yeah.
Davin is a scat back. He is a.
And they tried to do that a couple years ago with Peyton. With Peyton Tuggle,
Yeah,
they tried
they
towards
did.
the end of the season. They tried to do that, and it just never panned out.
I just never. Peyton isn't to me. Peyton was never a running back. He never had.
He's got the speed.
Oh, he's got the speed.
But
he's not a dancer.
No.
And Davin was Davin shouldn't have got in the end zone down there. He jitterbugged around 3 or 4 guys. Even though it was 1 yard out, he was covered up.
He's definitely got the speed, speed.
He's a little guy too. He's a little, but he can run up the middle because he finds them tiny little holes. Those linemen can't see him.
Right.
So yeah, I was very impressed with him. The defense. I mean, I just don't think you have a. Honestly, I think this team is not that far away.
All right, folks. So that's a quick little wrap up. We don't have any stats on the Akins team. We didn't have the ability to keep those. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. This Slotsky's post-game wrap-up brought to you by Slotsky's Deli and Austin Eatery, located in Bastrop, right in front of Walmart, also over in Elgin, right off of Highway 290 East. So from the Creek broadcast team and the SHN Sports, we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. And we are going to see you Friday night right back here at Memorial Stadium for the Pflugerville Connolly Cougars. And we hope that we have a little better. That's going to be the start of district play. So that game's going to count. So the Eagles are going to have a week to get ready for the Connolly Cougars. So on behalf of myself, Pistol Pete, and Sam Houston, and Kevin Newsom had to bug out because he had to get back to College Station tonight because he's got a commitment first thing in the morning. So from the Bastrop Stone and Material Supply broadcast booth, sponsored entirely by Roscoe State Bank, we're going to bid you a fond adieu, and we wish everybody a safe weekend. And Cedar Creek team out.